We're live and we're not pickles. Uh,
Yay!
hello.
Hello.
Oh, my. At least I know my sound's coming through because my phone was on
Also,
loud.
we're getting an echo.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Story Squires. I know it's been a little while due to reasons, but
Each mostly, I think.
yeah, we should
Lots
be
of reasons.
back more regularly now. I hope now that the heat is dying down. And
We've made it through the evil summer.
yeah, I didn't think England got hot. I was very mistaken.
This year, we were very much mistaken.
And it took me 18 years in England, or almost 18 years in England, for me to go, no, England's actually hot. Cool.
And here in Texas, we're back down into the 90s Fahrenheit, which is lower
Oh,
30s. Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still triple digits up here. The last couple days have been in the 90s, but
Wow.
Right. So where are you again, Amy?
I am in about as central of Central California as one can get. I'm a little north of Fresno by Yosemite National Park.
That's right. That's right. Because my
Wow.
dad was from Fresno. I used to spend a lot of time in Fresno.
Yeah, it's up in the foothills is definitely cooler than down in the valley, but it's still quite toasty. But unlike England, we're actually equipped to deal with heat here.
Yes.
So
we're not.
that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I was actually coping better in Texas with degrees 5 or 6 C hotter than I was here when we had our heat wave, because I was like, I can just go indoors where there's air conditioning. Oh no, wait, I can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, indoors here is just almost as miserable as outdoors.
Yeah.
And night is just the worst. I'm really looking forward. We're getting solar panels in about
Ooh.
3 weeks. Yeah. Luckily, we booked it like months ago. I think when we saw this coming, and I said to Mummy, I was like, if we're going to do it, we need to do it now.
Yeah.
And
We've been discussing it, but I think we may have missed the boat.
not necessarily missed the boat. They were getting booked up even then. You
Yeah.
could just be waiting a while. Hey,
Yeah.
baby. But at least
Solar
if you start looking into it now, you might have it for next summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Mostly we've been
See-
worried about keeping the dog cool. I'm not going out with you. I'm busy.
Speaking of the dog.
Speaking of the dog, his
I'm not going out
butt
with
is
you.
giving
I'm
me
busy.
orders.
That sounds like a very typical college weekend for me. For a period of time.
I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing with the people.
hello.
There's the flu.
Floof. We're having floof time 3 minutes
Early.
in.
Official roof sighting.
Oh, here we go. He's settling in. He's settling in.
Hello.
Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play then?
I did see a YouTube video or TikTok or something like that, of a dog picking up a softball
Yeah.
what a
and
good
throwing it. That happens to be a T20.
I've also seen a meme where someone's cat decided to sit at one of the tables at the D&D table,
Having an accident.
one of the chairs rather, and so they just put a
You guys
little
don't
like
need
a
to
little
see that.
cloak on him and put a character sheet in front of him, and they decided that the druid had got stuck in his animal form, and whenever the druid needed to do anything, they put the dice in front of the cat, and the cat just batted it with its paw, and they counted that as the cat's roll, and the cat became an official
perfect.
player of the group.
Okay, that is brilliant.
Now that's a pet stream. Because we have been talking about doing a pet stream as a one-off at some point.
We have
Um,
stream as some of the pets.
I have 6 cats. I'll have to audition them to see which one actually would go.
Ooh.
I
feel like
put
that
dice in front
itself
of all
needs
of
to
them
be
and see which one
streamed.
rolls.
Right?
yeah.
It's like they had that TV show, How to Make a Band, and they were like, oh, we're going to select our singers. It's like how to select a cat player.
Yeah. Get 6 cats, put them in a
Get
room.
6 cats. And
some dice.
We'll have people vote at the end of each stream which one gets eliminated.
I hope not literally.
It will also determine who gets to stay in the house because we have 6 cats and a lot of cats.
Yeah. Well,
Got her in your keep, kitty.
if I heard correctly, Jake had a little accident, so we'll continue
Yeah.
talking. Puzzle Pirates mug.
Yes, I have my Puzzle Pirates mug. I suppose
Nice.
actually I should put it the other way around. That's me
Yeah.
and Brian as our Puzzle Pirates.
Aw.
Yeah.
Just T and Dret.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Apparently, Kalima and Anne-Marie are inverted on
Yeah,
this.
I'm really sorry about that.
No worries.
He obviously he's getting old, and he started having an accident. And then I got through to the living room and found that his back legs had gone in opposite directions. So
Oh, bless him.
yeah. That's a good one.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
trying to get everyone in
So,
the right place.
there was some cleanup and some ping him up and just generally having to sort him out. Sorry about that.
Alright.
But that should only have happened once, and now we can play. And it won't happen again this evening. That's never fun. Okay.
Yeah,
Right, I'm here. I'm ready to play.
cool.
Who we do it previously on?
Yes. Let me just do
I'm hearing
this.
echoes again.
Remember that?
So I just need to rearrange one thing. I just noticed
Sorry.
something was wrong. There we go. Brian was in the wrong place. Cool. Previously, to you, does anyone remember what happened?
What happened previously?
I remember.
Okay, well you can do the previously then.
I remember like 1/3 of what we did. So that's probably still better than most of us, including our fan base. So previously on the Gilded
Nope.
Mimic Network's Story Squires,
Save.
we were adventuring through a mysterious labyrinth. We had emerged victorious to find a beholder thingy kind of thing that we dispatched with much prejudice because we could. And then we followed a rat to see which way to go, and we discovered a way out, but we have befriended a rat. We've named him Bacon Wrap. And not only that, we noticed that there were pools of water, and in these pools of water there was a shimmering, shiny object, deftly, with the use of a crowbar, delicately delving into the depths of the water so as not to stir a single sand grain. And there we have found the mystical, the magical rock of Necross, the rock of gravity detection. Which
Is a rock.
If you drop it, it tells you if there's gravity or not.
Yeah.
if you drop
Super helpful. You never know when you might need that.
very, very helpful. Someday we're gonna have a use for that.
Well, you have now found a
I just
mystery.
thought of a use for it.
I
but I'll
just thought,
hold on to that
that's
for
it.
you.
I've thought of a use for it too, and I'm gonna wait until.
Till the right time.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
it does, at the bottom of that rock, does say "Love from Necross" inscribed on it.
Which, in and of itself, may be making it valuable.
Yeah.
Like, we might find a vendor somewhere in some distant land that will want to buy that.
Gotta be worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Yes. Yes. And we'll create a story around the legend of Necross, and then
can't
it'll
keep
be like
slugging
a
the ball.
relic. And then if it's got historical significance and age, boom, value.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Auction time.
All that we need to do is find a blank book and then write it down in the book, and then there's instant corroboration for
value.
whatever we say.
And I'm pretty sure
There
that
you go.
Kalima will be totally okay with writing something down in a book for us to give
Yeah.
us value, because then she gets another book.
Yep.
And then it looks like the book's valuable too.
Yep. It is the singular copy of this legend that is now a thing. And
And
we
we
have
are
the
story
artifact to go
squires.
with it.
So I think
Yep.
we should be able to make up a story between us that is, you know.
Yep.
And
if
I
it
do
takes-
think that we could actually use the rock because it's got the engraving "Love from Necross." If we
Mhm.
heat it up and then press it into the cover of the book,
Ooh. And then we can say we
And-
found it in the ruins of Cragmaw Castle, and then it gives us another legend about the castle, and then we can
And-
use some of the money
and
to
I
help pay for
have
the castle.
I
And-
have this handy spell that heats things up. So you know,
and we take a little bit of coffee or tea and get that on the pages to give it that
Yeah.
aged, sort of weathered look to it before you
Yep.
write.
Yeah.
So that way the pages have that look of age.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, to be fair, you
And
can probably
then-
do that
and
with
then we
prestidigitation.
We can monetize castle tours because then we'll have a site of significance.
Yeah.
But
There
if you
too,
press
so-
to digitate it,
Get
people would
a
be
little
able
blue
to.
plaque on it. Sorry, that doesn't mean the same thing in the States.
So what did
Over
you say?
here, you get a little blue plaque on the castle.
Yes.
You know, over
Yeah.
here, like the National Trust or something,
Yeah.
you get these little blue plaques when someone of significance lived there or died there or
Yeah.
was born there or whatever. So you can get a little blue plaque, you know.
Necross lived here.
Absolutely.
Necross, yeah. Necross
Yeah.
sighting even, yeah.
Literally,
Or the site
Necross
of
was here.
Necross's love. Here, Necross
Necross
fell in
was
love.
here.
The great love of romance of Necross.
Too bad he's lurking right now and he's not hearing all this. 'cause-
No,
No.
he is currently lurking, yeah. But I'm
Paperboat
sure.
has just said, turns out Necross was a master necromancer and lacrosse player. He resurrected his own zombie lacrosse team. The Rock of Necross is a valuable signed autograph from his last game.
Even better.
We now have our heading.
Yeah.
We know where the story starts.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so that was the rock. That is the introduction to a rock.
That was the
Well, I
rock.
remember. I have a question.
Mm.
In a turn in whatever, can I only use one cantrip at a time?
You can use one
You-
action.
You can use one action and one bonus action. So if a cantrip says it's a bonus action, you can use it at the same time as another one that says it's an action.
Good to know. Thank you very much. That is exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you.
There is a slight extra addendum to that. If you're using a spell that is
Of level
another
one
level
higher.
or level 1 or above, that can't be the bonus action. The cantrip has to be the bonus action.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I can work with that.
Cool. Now
Sorry, I'm
that
just
we've
gonna review
introduced the
my
rock, should we introduce ourselves?
That might be a good idea.
Hey, Epic.
We are doing great.
We spent
So-
10 minutes introducing a rock instead of ourselves.
But it's a very
Rock.
important rock.
It's a very important rock
It's
now,
not,
anyway.
in fact.
We're making it important to earn us money.
Absolutely.
The rock of gravity detection.
Yeah.
Love Necross. Yeah.
So, as Brian did the previously on, how about you introduce yourself first and your player and your player?
Okay.
Yeah, your player.
My-
Introduce
my
your player.
I will introduce my player. I am being puppeted by some ancient elder god. I'm not actually Brian. No, I am. I'm Brian. You'll see me in the chat as Poseworth, and I am playing Alexander Drett, who has joined the Story Squires after they had many, many adventures, and I am a half-elf ranger bounty hunter. And as we've introduced rocks, we should say what our favorite rock is.
Yeah, go for
I'm
it.
kidding. I don't actually have one. I don't know
I
enough
do.
about rocks.
I do.
Oh. So
You know,
mine
I'm
will
a
be in the
favorite rock, Brian.
limestone. Mine will be in the limestone family. Sedentary rock. You know.
Oh.
No, actually, like the lava rock that you can like make jewelry out of. Like, 'cause they do that with the lava rock.
I was just going to say Dwayne Johnson, but yeah.
That one too.
Yeah.
I was going to say the Rock of Necross because it's got love written on it.
It was worth 100 bits, literally.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is monetary value.
So I'm just going along what my Zoom says. So I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Bear, the GM. I control everything. So
Except us.
Except, yeah,
I have no control over you guys. I try to control things. Then we spent 10 minutes talking about the rock because the chat told me to do it. I think it was half an hour trying to get the rock out and trying to figure out what it was last stream.
And now we're in trouble with rats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Talia, you're next on my screen.
Okay, I'm Talia. I'm playing Amber Stonecutter, who's a dwarf who is completely and utterly not that impressed with this rock.
I think
I
dwarves
have
are
a-
discerning when it comes to rocks, aren't
Yeah, they are pretty
Mhm.
discerning. So I'm just kind of like, I'll help make up the story though. Totally, totally on it with the story.
they? Absolutely.
Not above lying for profit. Has a skull that lights up to do ventriloquy with because it's just funny. Decided my character's slightly crazy. And have a wolf called Ulfa. I think that's pretty much all there is
Yeah.
to know.
Amy.
I am Amy, and I play Ali Wygand, who is a human noble fighter, and she is the queen of Cragmaw Castle that we are trying to get money to restore. And I have a wolf companion named Shadow.
Shadow. And Anne-Marie.
I am Anne-Marie playing Kalima Malasmere. I think I'm an elven wizard.
Yep.
And I like setting things on fire. And I have a wolf named Furfang.
Cool. So yeah, the group has lots of wolves because from the first cave you found Droop the Second to help train them.
Yep.
And
You did a good job. To be fair.
you did find in this cave a book with Droop the First's information, I believe.
I thought it was Droop Senior's.
Droop
It was
Senior.
Droop the Second's grandfather's
Yeah.
bones and some kind of book that we are going to
book.
return to Droop
Oh,
the
that's right.
Second.
Yes. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Those are in the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
Which I think the chat bought at some point.
The chat brought us a bag of holding with all the bits they've given us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love the chat. They're so great.
We love you all in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and we got the bacon book as well.
Yes.
The bacon book.
The bacon book was. Yeah. That's why we ended up with bacon wrap, because you gave him some bacon from the bacon book.
And
Yes.
he followed you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you follow
And
someone
the
with bacon?
Dwarven Ale book.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Which I'm very interested in now brewing us some dwarven ale when we're back at our castle.
So we all got something really worthwhile out of it.
cool. In terms of talking about people in chat, Necross was here before the stream started.
He was.
He's currently lurking because I assume he needs to work.
We also have Paperboat and I think Epic
An
Realms.
Epic, yeah.
So said hi. If anyone else is there, feel free to say hi.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more people there than that.
Yeah, must be. Because you guys are awesome. So, at the very end of the stream, after the rock was found, we also did... you disturbed the water somehow by dropping a rock into it, I think.
I think there was an attempt to get something out with the crowbar. Something
No,
like
that's
that.
where we got the
we
rock.
were trying
We
to
were
fish
doing
something
something
out, but I
else.
don't remember what.
Sorry, it's been 4 weeks, so I did look at where we got at the end, but I forgot to look how we got to this point. So
It was
We're
something
about
do
to
with the-
start a battle anyway.
yes,
Yeah.
initiative
We just-
was
we
rolled.
Basically, we just started some trouble.
Yeah,
Yep.
initiative was rolled, and if I remember correctly, one of you perceived that there's some sort of magical trap leading to the pool, but you can't figure out exactly where the trap is set. I know.
Right. I'd hope you do.
That's that gleam I was talking about before we got on the screen.
Right.
And on that note, we should start the battle, I guess.
Yay!
Dret, I believe you are the first in the turn order.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I had my longbow out or if I had my axe out.
You could probably pick either because you haven't started the battle yet.
Oh, thank you, Cherry Days, for the follow.
Oh, yeah.
Cherry!
New follower. Hey.
Hey, thank you.
I am so glad you found us. Because you're awesome.
Yeah. Uh,
That's a friend of mine, so I'm glad she's
Yay.
here.
cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to use my longbow, because I assume that's what I pulled out once we were past undead stuff. And I'm going to shooty shoot with my bowie bow on... Oops, which can I... Ping the guy up front.
Oh, we haven't named these characters.
We haven't named our rats.
Ooh, that's right.
So,
So,
if you
Mad
come up
Rat
with
if you
a...
have... Chat, if
Sorry?
you have suggestions.
Someone just shouted something.
I said Mad Rattigan.
Cool.
I don't remember if anyone remembers Mad Madigan from Willow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A bit niche.
Hmm.
I love that movie.
Yeah. I need to rewatch it actually. I haven't seen it in ages.
Cool.
I was
Ooh,
going to
Rat-
say Rat Mickelson.
Okay.
Right.
What were you going to say, Brian? You sound like you had one.
Rasputin.
Oh, well, that one's a good one.
Yeah.
So, I can get a Rasputin.
Rat
Uh,
Mickelson instead of... Is it Matt Mickelson? The guy that replaced
Mads.
Johnny Depp in...
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads
Mad,
Mikkelsen.
right. Yeah, so I didn't hear what you said before. No, that's a good one. Rat Nicholson.
Is that a dig at him?
Well, he replaced Johnny Depp.
He was pretty awesome in that movie, though.
I haven't seen it. I refuse to see it because
He is a
they
very good
replaced Johnny
actor.
Depp.
He's a fantastic actor. Anyway, so anyway,
He was great
Yeah.
in Casino Royale. He was great in
Yes.
everything else I've seen him in. To be fair, I'm not digging at him specifically, but I'm annoyed at the studio replacing Johnny Depp.
gotcha. So, yeah, we have
Nicholson, not
rats.
Nicholson.
What?
Nicholson, it's Mikk.
Yeah. ELSEN, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am very slow in spelling, so I
Oh,
didn't
this
hear
is
what
not
you
an
said.
English name spelling.
I will.
Yeah.
I will send it to you.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and spell it in Brazilian, Portuguese. Sound it out in Portuguese.
Nicholson.
Mickelson. It
Nicholson.
was M, not N.
Oh, I'm also mishearing things.
Let me find it for you. I'll send it to you.
Cool.
Okay, well,
So while you're doing that, do you want to attack?
I'll go ahead and take my attack. Longbow. Huzzah, twang it!
Well, he's not
25.
English. He's
27.
Danish.
25.
Oh, and it's
27. No, 25. What's plus 2?
because
in
my
case
fighting
you-
style.
27.
Yeah, it's 27.
Okay.
So,
See you in a bit,
Epigrams.
Epic.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for that.
So I did 5 damage.
5 damage. Wow. You did not kill the rat.
I feel like while my ability to hit things is really nice, my actual damage, not so much.
Bit low.
So
There we go. Turbo hit you with the knowledge.
Hey, Turbo.
Matt.
So I'm going to go ahead and hit my second attack on same rat.
Rat again.
La, 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 la,
Mads.
la, la.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be Mads.
Yeah, Mads.
Let me correct it as is killed. I assume. Yep. Mads Radkin is now no more. He popped his head out of the pool to receive 2
Wow.
arrows in the head.
Wow.
And
Well, there you have it, Dret. Your ability to cause damage is actually perfectly adequate.
it's perfectly okay.
Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah, agreed, Turbo. Good Bond villain. So I think that's all I'm gonna do on this turn. Shot my load and shot my shot.
So,
Not gonna.
Ali, your turn.
Moving swiftly on.
I think I'm going to take a 5-foot step forward here
Yeah.
and do some slashy on Rats Nicholson here.
Cool. 11. Misses.
Oh,
Oh, no.
so sad. We will try that again.
19.
Yay!
Yeah.
That is better.
Yeah, so the first slash, it gets caught in the water, but then as you bring it out of the water, you manage to slash it in half.
Wow.
Way to go.
Is that 2 actions?
All right.
Don't
I
you have
a
like
feeling there's a
15
chance
actions?
that Amber's just going to literally not have anything to do in this turn because she's right at the end of the turn order, and by the time I get there, I have a feeling they're all going to be dead.
Okay. And then Shadow's gonna run up here and try to bite at Rat.
Rasputin.
And bite. Find it on here again.
22.
Wow.
Another 9 damage.
Yeah,
And it's knocked prone into water.
it's floating
Well,
on the
actually, I was
water.
going to say if it even survived. Yeah.
It's dead. There we go. So
Yeah, even-
Dret and Ali between them just were like, we're done.
Okay, rat's
What
turn.
rat?
It's now the rat's turn.
Well, they're dead.
They're dead.
No, they're
Are
Are
not.
there more?
Well, technically Kalima would get a turn before the rats.
Oh, did I
Yeah.
skip Kalima?
You skipped Kalima.
I. Oh, it's because on this screen it doesn't have your name. I apologize.
Well, I'm rather
Kalima.
confused about. I mean, these aren't deceased rats.
These are deceased rats.
I guess there's more.
Well, in which case, I need to know where the other rats are before I can attack them, don't I? Well, I suppose there is one way of finding out.
You're still in initiative order.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I do a perception check, is that going to take up my whole turn?
I think it counts as an
Normally-
action.
Yeah,
Mhm.
normally it does.
But you could still potentially then do something with
Any bonus
Furfang.
actions. Or
Just
Well,
Furfang.
you know what? Yes, I can do that. Okay, so let me.
Could
do
you
a
have Furfang do a perception first?
Oh,
they
that's a
do get
good
advantage on
one.
perception
They
checks that rely on
do.
hearing or smell.
They
Mhm.
do. Right. Let's
True.
see.
Move Furfang a little closer to the
perception.
combat and see if they can smell.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Where? Oh, yeah. Okay. Furfang could come down here. Hopefully, that's close enough. There. I don't want to get him too
How,
close.
how did you move there?
Yeah.
Oh, you trapped my horse, you bastard.
Well, it
The
depends how you
trap
move
is
there.
right there.
Well, he kind of, to be honest, he went down and then across. So no, he didn't actually go through there. He went,
Yeah, because she went down and then across.
yeah, I went down and then across.
So he came down to the square to the right and then across
And
to that
also,
square.
now we know where the trap is.
the
Right.
players do.
Okay.
Yeah, technically we don't.
Go.
Right, I think it's a wisdom check. Perception?
There's a perception check.
They will get a perception thingy,
There's
but
literally one called perception, I believe.
I think
Oh,
I
it
think if you
just said-
click on
it
the
just said
word
wisdom.
perception, either in skills
Oh.
or
Sorry.
in the list of skills.
Ah, there, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh no, we take the 15.
Yeah, I was going to say. I did a wisdom check and it said it
Yeah,
in brackets, it said perception. That was why I thought it was. You know.
Okay. So it was 14 plus 3, I guess, because 17. So with that, you smell a lot of bacon, but also from there you can smell some bones in the bottom of this lake. That's how good the
Bones.
perception. Yeah. Down here
Right.
somewhere.
Okay.
Bones.
Bones.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm debating my
So
options.
your wolf
here.
has smelt bones in the bottom of that lake.
I'm wondering if it's worth using Mage Hand to detect gravity in the pond, knowing that I should then be able to retrieve the gravity detection rock afterwards with mage hand.
You could use any rock. You don't have to use the one that says "Love Necross" on it.
But
Well, I have
it's
to
our
admit,
official rock.
To be fair, I didn't know if there are any handy rocks around, but yeah. Okay. I pick up a rock
Yeah.
and I mage hand it over
Over where
over here.
Furfang's
Yeah.
nose is pointing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. In fact, directly in the line where Furfang's nose is pointing, which happens to be directly in the middle of the pond. And
Yeah.
I drop the rock.
Cool. As you do that, a link between the square above you and the square in the middle shivers and like vibrates,
Oh,
and
fuck's
does a
sake.
like light. Where is it? Sorry, I need to get into GM. There. I need to click this. And from the bottom of the lake, a spectre arises.
Ooh, another one of those.
I forgot to save his name.
Okay. I am now going to. So it's still my turn, isn't it? Because that
Yeah.
was like just one thing, right?
So
Okay.
Well-
Is the spectre a corporeal thing, or is it kind of
a spectre.
wispy?
It's like a ghost, I think.
It's a ghostly thing, but it can attack.
I'm going to pull out Lightbringer. It's not my turn, but I'm pulling out Lightbringer in preparation.
That's a good idea. Oh shit!
Uh,
Sticks, there's another one.
And as from that spectre, 2 more lights go out to either side and link all 3 ponds together. So 3 spectres have arisen, one in each
Spectre A,
lake.
Spectre, and Spectre Alpha.
Yep, because I didn't want to give you any idea how many there were.
Great.
Okay.
You can rename them if chat wants to.
Yes, chat, get in on this.
Well,
That's
I called one of them Harvey last time. I'm not going to do that again.
great.
In that case, right now I'm going to. Oh, this would be quite fun. Okay, I would like to.
Call them past, present, and future.
Ghost of present past, pond life past. I would like to start a fire where this spectre's head is with
Can you do that over
prestidigitation.
the water? You need
Yeah,
something
in
to start
midair.
a fire with. You have to prestidigitate
prestidigitate.
something actually flammable.
There's oxygen, isn't there? In the air, we're breathing.
Yeah, but the spectre itself is not corporeal, so you can't like if there was a candle or wood or something like that, you could start a fire, but you need something to actually burn.
Okay, I have a better idea. I would like to create an odd odor, i.e., a noxious stench around this spectre's head.
Okay.
It smells like my dog farted and then ate it and then farted that out again.
Which is actually what the specters also smell like. So...
You are no fun.
I would have given you inspiration, but you've already got inspiration. And does Furfang have inspiration? No, Furfang for
No.
his smelly fart idea gets inspiration
Yay!
because that was cool. Don't think it affects the spectre, but it's there.
It might kind of cloud the air somewhat.
Yeah.
I swear these farts are so thick you can almost chew them. They must affect the air somehow.
So yeah, and I
I'm
believe
sure that
you.
specter's like, the smell of home.
Inspector smell.
They don't have a nose.
Hmm.
They don't have sense
But they
organs
have the
like
memory
that.
of a nose, otherwise they wouldn't have one.
Yeah. I'm just looking at their. Nope. They smell, but they don't have the ability to smell.
Oh damn it.
Okay.
Foiled again.
So I'm going to take their turn in the rat's turn. Because that's like I was going to go enemies. So because they're all floating above the water now, I'm going to go Spectre Past. I'm always going to play them past, present, and future now.
Pay them in order.
How far can they go? They can reach Amber.
Yes.
Cool. As it reaches you, it slashes their spectral hand through you with life drain, and
That doesn't sound
it's
pleasant.
No.
well. The arm must have swung above your head because an 8 will not hit you.
No, no. They clearly hadn't realised I was a dwarf.
So present. I can't remember what wolf. I'm going to remember. They're going to float above the other bones of the rat's corpse, and go for shadow.
Wolf
I'm
Prime.
just going to check something. Where's
You shouldn't be attacking the wolves. Wolves. We will not forgive damage to our floofs.
Is Bacon Wrap going to have any kind of reaction to any of this? So...
just give me one
Just
second.
I
curious.
think we
I know
established that he
working.
was only following you for bacon, but he wasn't particularly. He didn't
I'm
actually
getting involved.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadly.
So,
And
Necross,
none.
we didn't find any more rocks, but we did spend the first 10, 15 minutes of this stream talking about the rock.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. Or thank you.
We
It is
introduced
the
the
rock
rock.
that keeps on giving.
And yes, we did find a rock, and
We
I used it
introduced-
to.
Yeah. We introduced the
follow
rock
even more.
first.
Yeah.
A non-natural 20 hits the shadow.
No. Puppy.
Let me get my dice out.
I forgot.
1, 2, 3. With 9 damage.
Ooh.
And could you do a Constitution saving throw as well, please, for shadow? 10, it passed. So, other than taking damage, nothing else happens. Cool. And then future goes towards Ali
Oh dear.
and tries to swipe as well with a 13.
Yeah. Gonna have to try a lot harder than that.
Yeah, so Spectre Future just imagines his hand going through you. It doesn't actually manage it. And Amber's turn.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled an initiative of 0. I
I
forgot
rolled an
about.
initiative of 0, so like I'm going dead last no matter what else happens. I am probably going to cast spiritual weapon. Yes, spiritual weapon.
Prestiflatulation.
Okay, spiritual
Oh,
weapon is going
thank
to
you, Necross.
appear by Spectre present to help defend one of our wolves.
Press
Hits.
deflatulation.
Thanks for the bits, Necross.
Kalima tried prestiflatulation.
Prestiflatulation, a Spectre.
That's awesome.
That is now a new term,
Yeah.
which I still can't say.
Prestiflatulation. No, neither can I, apparently.
Press deflatulation.
So-
Yeah, anyway, I need my silver fox, please. My spiritual weapon appears
Yes.
by Spectre present, smacks Spectre present with a hit of 16.
Spectre present. So there's a floating fox above, next to a floating thing for
Spectre.
16.
All floating
That
above the
hits
water.
for 10 damage.
10 force damage.
So
Nice.
Spectre Present. Sorry, I need to write these down because I've put these, made the tokens incorrectly. So if I take 10 off one, I take 10 off all of them, which is not what
You
I
can do
want.
that. I mean, that's okay.
So, cool.
And then I'm going to hit Spectre Past with Lightbringer.
Is that
Nice.
so radiant damage or something?
That does. That hits for 16.
Yeah.
That hits as well. Then 11 bludgeoning and 3 radiant.
So 11 plus 6, 17
And it's
damage.
magical. The whole thing's magical, at least.
Yeah. That was which one passed?
That was past.
A lot of it seems to have dissipated, but still floats. Yeah. Cough attack. Must be the prestigitation. Oh, I need to ban this person.
Right, I've done it.
Cool. Thank you. And yeah. So is that both your moves? And you've got a
I
dog?
think that's everything I can do. Alpha is also going to bite past because he's there, and that gives Alpha advantage. 13.
13 is enough to hit.
That's 5 piercing.
They don't have magical teeth, do they?
No, no. Unfortunately, we can't somehow
Can
make
we
our
get
walls.
them magical teeth? Magical, like.
That's
Definitely on the list now.
I think one of the things we need to invest in as a group is magical weaponry that kind of mounts on our walls so that they can do magical
Yeah.
damage in battle.
What would be great would be magical dentures that we can put in the wolves' mouths.
Some like kind of mouth guard,
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
ferocious, magical +1 thing.
Out of silver.
Out of silver. Yes.
Silver
Really good against.
magical
Yes.
fang caps.
Yep. Totally on board with this.
Yes.
Cool. Future plannings ahead. Spectre Futures, eh? If you want to talk to him, he might know his stuff. He won't, but he might. Dread.
It's too late. He could be
Okay.
dead.
So, what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I need to get magical arrows.
Oh, baby.
Because I don't want to. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna drop my bow in place so that I can pull out my axe. And I'm gonna huzzah smacketh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
There we go. I don't get the +2 because it's not an archery, but a 25.
25. Yeah, just
Oh
about.
my gosh, nat 1 on my damage roll. Roll 20, killing me on damage rolls
Oh,
all
wow.
day.
Which one were you targeting?
Spectre Past.
Spectre Pass. The arrow zooms through it.
It's not arrow, it was
Oh.
my magical battle axe.
Magical
dropped
battle
the-
axe. Okay.
So it's +1.
So,
That's why it says battle axe on there.
yeah, sorry, I'm also looking at
That's
the
okay,
DM
he's-
from Necross as well.
Oh, okay.
Cool, I've seen your DM. I'll deal with that. Necross knows. Hopefully that will. Cool. And so Spectre Pass, because it was a magical weapon, dissipates.
Yes, Necross. We did call one of the rats Rasputin.
Yeah. He's the one that's floating above.
Underneath Spectre Present.
Underneath
Yeah.
Spectre Present. Let me move him out of Spectre, because it looked like. Yeah.
There we go.
I double clicked. So Rasputin is there. As the 6 seconds of round went by, they happened to float all together into the same place.
The dead rat body is floated away.
Okay. So I moved 1, 2. I get a second attack. So I've moved 1, 2. Can I move again and attack again?
Yeah, I believe so.
If you've got a second attack,
Yeah, I do.
And
you can
So I'm
split
gonna-
movement.
I did split my movement. I'm gonna
You
come over
basically
here.
ran through swinging with your battle axe, got one after 3 seconds, and got the other one after the other 3 seconds.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully.
yes, that's it. And
Epic.
It depends if you hit or
And-
not.
with
second one.
inspiration.
I just said swung the battle axe. I didn't say hit or not.
It's true.
After swinging mightily and cleaving what is not actually cleavable because it's incorporeal, I have continued my movement with the momentum of the battle axe carrying me forward into further combat, and I swing it again with all of my what's the word again?
Inspiration.
Inspiration to huzzah whacketh!
13.
Good thing you used inspiration.
Haha! 23
Inspiration.
23 definitely
perspiration.
hits.
And I hit for 6 damage with my perspiration. Inspiration.
That's the Spectre character. Cool. And that was present. How much, sorry? Damage?
6 magical
damage.
slashing.
6 magical slashing damage.
Magical slashing. A lot of it. Your battle axe seems to cut it in half. The bottom half drops, but the top half still floats above it.
I'm just giving him a trim.
Yeah, yeah.
It shows
He's been
instead of short back and
circumcised.
sides, it's short underside.
He's circumcised now. Just snip the tip a little with the battle axe.
With battle axe. It was very precise.
I am a
Surgical
very precise,
precision there.
Cool.
very precise.
Is that? I won't say
So
is
that's-
that all you can do, but that was. Is that everything you can do?
That is all the things that I am allowed to do in a turn.
And it took you 6 seconds. Ali.
All right. Well, since I'm standing right next to Future right now, we're going to do some slashy on that, hopefully. Oh, no.
Wow.
Well, I'm not even going to wait for you to.
Rolled a 2.
Okay, that's,
Oh,
that's
good.
better. That is
23.
much better.
Hey.
Yeah.
Whew.
And is the axe still magical from when you applied? You've got you received a potion in
That's
that lab.
right.
Yes. We then
So-
came
Yeah, I
straight
think-
up here. It lasted for an hour, didn't it? At least.
Yeah, it
Or
lasted-
was probably
Yeah,
still.
lasted for an hour.
Yeah, so it's still magical. Cool. So, oh yeah, because it absorbs things. Yeah, as you slash through it, you feel the magic absorbing into the potion around the sword, which is why you take it. You can do full damage.
Oh, schnitzels.
What?
Sorry. I just realized that I plugged the charger to my computer into a power strip, but then didn't actually put the other end into the computer. So, excuse me for a second.
Air gap.
All right, and that is all that Ali can do, but Shadow's going to take a bite at present.
Present. Past, present, and future. Walk into a bar. 7. He snaps. He tried to snap the
Oh,
bottom
pack
half.
tactics, though.
Did you get tactics?
He
He does
tried
get
to
pack tactics.
with a 10. He snaps at the bottom half. That's no longer there.
Aw, womp womp.
It is floating above water, and Shadow is like trying to.
Yeah, it's a tough.
It's tough. Yeah. Cool.
All right, that is it.
Cool. Kalima.
Okay, I'm going to magic missile at present.
Topic. At which one? Present?
Present.
Cool. He
Um,
is floating, just.
Okay, so I'm going to magic missile again at present.
Okay, he's dead. He had 1 hit point left.
Right, okay. So now
Magic
I'm
missile
going
on
to magic
somebody else?
missile.
So the first
Uh,
magic missile hit, made him explode, but you could sense that there was a little bit of him left, just like an eyeball floating, and you managed to
Not
hit it with
anymore.
your...
Okay, and now I'm going to aim at future.
I like how we've killed them in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't realised that. Good stuff.
So future is still there.
Andrew has just said, wrong group, but how did Anurin make the pyramid groan? He told it a bard joke. And Brian, don't you dare make an innuendo about having other ways of making pyramids, objects, chairs, spiders, monks groan.
I will let my body of work speak for itself.
Well,
okay,
Furfang.
and hang about. I think as a, do I still get a bonus action after that?
If it's a cantrip or...
It's going to be a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a really stupid cantrip.
It's got to be a
Excellent.
bonus action.
It should say bonus action if it is a bonus action.
Yeah, I was just going to grab a rock and use Mage Hand to punch Future in the head with it.
It's one of the annoying things which I... Mage
Technically,
Hand...
you're not allowed to use Mage Hand as an attack.
Yeah, because it becomes
right,
too
okay.
powerful,
Damn
essentially.
it.
You could throw a stone, but it will just go through it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was hoping to actually, use Mage Hand to do a thing. Okay, cool, fine.
I wonder if 1D&D or whatever.
I'm gonna say to Furfang, it's been a while since you did anything, isn't it, baby? Do you want to do something? And he's gonna go over to Future and wee on him.
Please don't get it on me.
Don't worry, he's very good at aiming. It's
Is
not
that
gonna
a
do
dex
any
check?
of you.
Is that a dex check?
That is a dex check.
Oh no.
I'm so
No,
sorry,
once,
Annie.
no.
I'm giving Furfang inspiration in preemption of
I was
this.
just gonna
Dex
say
check.
he's got inspiration and I'm calling on it.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
That is a very inspired peeing on a ghost.
That is an
Absolutely it is.
inspired wee.
No, is he peeing on his future?
He's peeing on the Spectre's future, I think.
There is a very wet puddle, and somehow with a nat 20, the spectre shivers. That's like... Might be incorporeal, but somehow it feels it.
There's a memory
Good.
deep inside the essence of the specter that goes, somewhere that's wrong.
So yeah, you use your inspiration and got it back.
Oh, did I? Oh, awesome. I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, yeah, okay. Now, Furfang and I are now done.
Cool.
And I hope this Spectre is regretting all his life and afterlife choices.
That spectre is looking at Furfang and is going to try to attack him, but with disadvantage because it still has that shiver down him. Does a 15 hit Furfang?
My armor
That
class
is their armor class.
is 15, so is that a yes
So
or a
it
no?
does hit.
Yes. Damn it.
So even with a P, That is a 10 to hit. The 10 damage.
Oh, you're going to
Hmm.
regret that, Spectre.
Could you do a Constitution check saving throw, please?
With inspiration.
Cool.
11.
11 is enough for nothing else bad to happen.
Phew.
Hello, another unique, and thank you.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, so I haven't noticed
Yay.
some of the other chat. How did Mokan
Yeah.
accidentally end up blundering into the Story Squire stream? People say it was a clerical error.
Hmm.
And Necross said, Scribe enters the room. The foes trembled upon seeing the creature urinate with such passion and precision. It would strike fear into the most cruel of creatures. Never since was such magnificence seen for sure. Yes, that's how it's going. Another unique.
Yeah. My wolf struck fear into a Spectre by peeing on it.
So yeah, Furfang has taken 10 damage, but luckily it was
Right.
not permanent.
I don't see where I can actually record his.
You should be able to click on the token. And
On the
one of
token
Yeah, click on the
itself.
token.
One of the
Oh,
things on the token
right,
should
yeah,
let you.
thank you. Here we go.
And if you
This
tap
one.
minus
Ah,
10
that's
on the
right.
green one, it will automatically do it for you. If you didn't want to
Oh,
calculate
right.
22 minus 10.
Oh, right. Right. Okay.
Cool.
Although I'm pretty sure he should have had 28 to start with, not 22. But I think that's just hasn't been updated because on his sheet
Oh,
it
Brian,
says
I
he's
finally
got.
remembered to buy another bottle.
Okay.
Do
Good.
you have the 28 to start with or 22?
They had
I
28
think-
I have
to start
28.
with.
28.
They used to have
Okay.
But one of
22
them
and
got
now they've
hit.
got 28.
Okay, I'll update the tokens.
But he's still
Off
alive,
stream.
which is the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Cool. And I think I see anyone there. Amber.
Please
Okay,
kill this bitch
If
for
there's
my,
just Spectre
my
Future,
wolf.
I will move over the spiritual weapon and try to hit it with that. Where is it? Ugh. Does a 9 hit?
It bites thin air.
Okay. I don't think
Right.
I can walk near enough. I might
Oh
be
no,
able
you
to
can
walk
do
near
enough.
enough.
109. Wow. Sorry, I've just seen the number of another uniques.
Gifted
Oh,
subs.
Gifted
Yeah.
subs. 109. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Another unique. You need to message me on Discord and tell me which t-shirt you want with what logo on from our store, so I can get it for you and get everyone to sign it for you before I come to Vegas in November.
I've put the link in the Discord on the chat for our shop, Red Bubble Shop.
How do I do the how far can I go thing again?
You can, if you select it and then right
Okay,
click.
I can go over here. I am 20
easily.
feet over here. Right. Okay, so Amber is gonna walk up and try and hit Spectre Future.
Have to fix something first. Okay.
21.
21
Nice.
hits the future.
Okay, that does 10 bludgeoning and 4 radiant.
Okay, give me 1 second to find where he is. Cool. As you pass where you are, let me go into this.
Oh, thank you, another unique. It's now 111.
As you pass that point, it won't attack you, but Ghast Alpha.
Alpha appeared.
Oh,
It is wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Thank
That's
you, another
amazing,
unique.
another
That is
unique.
definitely a pun worthy of the pungent. But I'm not sure if I should send you for doing that with subs. Looks like a get out of jail free card.
Or he just becomes king of the pungent if he wants to.
Yeah, that would work too.
Cool.
You've paid
So-
your taxes.
So as you passed this point, you didn't get out of his range of actions. You managed to step on on the ground.
I
I want
didn't go
to.
through that square. I
You-
came diagonal.
You must have gone
I
through.
went through Fairfax.
It's close enough. Go. And the
Oh,
spectre.
Necross redeemed hydrate. Did I miss that? Necross
Just did it.
redeemed hydrate.
Cool. Now where was I? Objects layer. I need to select. So, the spectre that you future, the future is no more.
Yay!
So that's the
Killed
end of
your
the stream.
future!
Thank you, Amber, for avenging my wolf.
I killed your future.
The future is no more.
Mhm.
So out of the ground as Amber passed, a ghastly rose up from the ground.
A ghastly. We're not playing Pokemon.
A ghast. Sorry. Oh.
I gasp in horror.
I'm tempted to name an enemy. Hope.
So we can kill Poke-
Killed hope.
No, yeah, because you've killed
All
future
hope
now.
is lost.
We've already slashed the feature. Or
So
more like smashed it, I guess, actually.
Well, at least Drat didn't unload his load into the future. That could have been messy.
a wolf peed into the future.
That could come back to haunt us.
I was going to say, there's still a lot of wolf pee right there, even though the spectre is no more.
Cool.
The
Drake.
present is golden and rich in odor.
Yeah, if anyone steps in that square, is there going to be like a dex check to see if you slip in the pee? I just need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. One, two.
You're giving the gem ideas.
Yeah, let's
Let's
not
not.
do that.
Okay.
That's not.
I'm
I
gonna
don't,
use
I don't
my-
like being that close to that trap right there.
Oh, it took me a while.
Wow.
Veggie. Oh, there's a vegetable called pea.
There's a vegetable called a pea.
Okay.
It's just not spelt that way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come up to the ghastly attacker, Alpha, which presumes that there's probably a beta somewhere. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. And huzzah smacketh with the battle axe.
Which is magical.
And so it has a 14 to hit
Yeah, 14 hits.
and 5 damage.
5 damage. Cool.
Magical.
Dude, I am gonna start rolling my own damage because every single damage I've done has been a 1 or a 2 on a D8.
That's terrible.
Yes. So, with my righteous anger from having such a low damage roll, I'm going to huzzah slasheth again.
That's better.
But I want to roll my own. Okay, damn it.
You can roll
Oh,
your own
it-
damage.
No, I'm good.
That's
It
a
already
decent
took it
roll.
on there.
It also auto rolls.
Necross has just said, nah, beta will be available for pre-purchase 2029. Stay tuned for game trailers.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, so that's a 9 damage.
Yep.
So that's 14. And that's what I can do.
Cool. Ali, there's pea in front of you.
Yes, I am going to take the long way around here. Not being that last one, I meant the diagonal there, not in the water. And I'm gonna slash.
13 is enough to hit.
Yay.
With 10. Will it get its round?
And it's still standing.
It's still standing. Yeah.
Slash again. Aha!
The answer is it will
Nice
not
damage roll.
last until the end of its round. It slashed the Ghastly in half.
Nice.
Nice.
So I think Amber stood on the Ghast, and then the moment later it was smashed back into the ground.
Well, I was busy dealing with
Are
a
we
monster, another one
still
popped
in
up behind me,
initiative?
and everyone went, "We've got it!"
Pretty much. You dealt with the future, and then destroyed Alpha.
Yeah.
Are we still in initiative?
I'm going to say no. You have now nothing else.
Whatever.
You have
Awesome.
out of initiative.
Wow.
But
Okay.
So that was 3 rats, 3 specters, and a ghast.
and because you managed to defeat the Ghast before this one arrived, you'll get the XP for that one as well.
Oh, Christ.
okay.
Because you managed to defeat it before it
Nothing will
even...
now actually trigger that one because
Nothing will
the trigger's
trigger.
dead.
Yeah. Cool. So you get lots of XP.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
we'll...
is
Go
it?
team.
Yeah. Can I just heal my wolf? It's upsetting me.
Yeah.
How much healing does a potion do? Because I've got wolf healing skits, but
2d4 plus 1.
2d4 plus.
Yeah. Cool. Let me just calculate.
Because I
XP
don't
as
know
well.
if I have many healing spells left. I have some.
7's pretty good. There we go.
I can't do math.
Necross. Anyone got an eraser? I wrote lots in my XP slot on the character sheet.
Ali, is that you also
what's-
healing something?
Yeah, I was giving Shadow a healing biscuit as well.
Or, yeah. Let me just put this.
Yeah,
I
down a little
am-
bit, but not too bad.
Yeah.
4 off.
If we all get a little bit hurt, I can do a mass healing across the board for 6 of us at once. But it's that would be a level 3 spell, so I don't want to use that unless we need it, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I can do that
being
with a
down
bonus
4
action.
is
Speaking of spells, I'm really low. I'm out of level 1 spell slots. I've only got 1 level 2 left.
We've been fighting a lot of stuff without a rest because we fought that big beholder thing, and then we fought a whole bunch of things in the next chamber.
Yeah.
And
I think we need a
fought-
rest.
You
Well, and
rested
I think we-
beforehand, yeah.
Rest.
Yeah.
we
can do
rested
a-
before that beholder, but we've actually done
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 battles now without a rest. So we should be
Yeah.
running low on stuff.
Because
at
we've
this
hit
point.
some other ghasts or specters because I still have strength damage.
Yeah.
Okay. A rest.
XP wise, you get 400 each.
400 each. That's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Oh, I like when it's a number like 400.
Yeah.
Maths are so much easier. Oh no, but
So
then
that
I
brings
have
us to
to
12,188.
Yep.
89 for
Yep.
Amber.
We're never going to forget that I killed that familiar and gained a single XP, are we?
Absolutely not. No.
How much
And
do
I
you
would
need
like to-
level 6? Does anyone
I
remember?
It's like
we need, what,
16. Was it 14 or
16,000?
16,000?
It's
14,500 or
some
16,500.
teen of 1,000.
Yeah, we're still a couple grand away. Can I retrieve one of the 2 arrows I spent in this combat and pick up my longbow?
Yes, because there was one... I can't remember where you shot them, but somehow you recovered them.
Well,
It's
it's
14,000.
stuck in a floating rat.
Yeah,
It's
Which-
14,000, so we're
14,000.
not actually far off leveling up.
yeah.
Finally. It's been a long one.
Yeah, it's the biggest difference, I think, in XP.
In terms of what you're getting from the monsters, but how much you need, it's one of the hardest level ups of all of them. But you're also significantly more powerful once you get to level 6, which is one of the reasons it's
Cool.
Such a grind to get there.
because we all get another class bonus, I think, at level 6 that's quite powerful.
It's
Nice.
also 9:30 in the UK. Do you want to take a
we
5-minute
could
break?
Take a 5-minute break if people want to.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna, yeah, because I need to get the the floofs yum yums.
Yeah. And
So-
quite often during the breaks, we talk to the
Cat?
tactical P break initiator.
That's a tactical pee break.
That's the P in the future.
Yeah, the players need to be break.
But we also talk about things we do during
Yes.
things. Anyone doing anything interesting the next little while?
I'm
I
streaming
have
on Thursday. Oh, sorry, Amy, you go ahead.
I have a book release tomorrow.
Ooh, nice.
So
Fantastic.
the fourth and final book in my current Terran Empire Saga series, and then over beginning on Thursday, I will have a big sale going on. The first book in the series will be free, and books 2 and 3 will be 99 cents each.
Awesome.
And then I also have the full box set of the prequel series to that will be on sale for 99 cents in the US and UK.
Wow, that's a lot of sale stuff. Have you got
Yeah.
links? Give them to Bear, and then we can.
Yes, I can grab those. Just
There's a floof having floofy snacks.
Congratulations on the books.
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, it's taken much longer to write the series than I had intended, but
You
it's
have had a lot going on.
Yeah.
yeah, it has.
Look at this dog's face. I'm so silly. I finally started writing a new book.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah, that's quite fun. So yeah, the one of the leads nearly died in chapter 1, and then in chapter 2, the other lead pretended he was going to electrocute a pickpocket for pretending to have a heart attack. And he was going to use the defibrillator on him. So I feel like I'm on the right track.
Wow.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is a lot of fun, actually. Gently.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Where would
be
you like me
streaming
to
myself?
drop the links?
Send them to Bear either on Discord or through the Zoom chat.
Yeah, either one. I'll get them.
Yeah, I'm going to be streaming myself from my channel from Thursday. I'm going to be streaming my writing when I'm writing my books, not when I'm ghostwriting or writing my stuff with Andrew. When I'm writing my own stuff, I will be streaming. And I'm also then going to be streaming some of my gaming in the evening. I have an old MMO that I have gone back to, one with a real cash economy, so you can put money in, but you can also take money out. And the last time I played it, right before I finished kind of playing, I took out about $2,000. So I'm going to see if I can work myself back up to that kind of amount again. So that will be fun. I'll be teaching other people how to play it, showing people how to play it, and trying to make some money again. So
It's not RuneScape.
it's not RuneScape. No, it's one with a real cash economy. It's called Entropia. It's a very difficult game because if anyone could just pull out money, there'd be problems. But if you play it smart, you can make a lot of money.
I've heard of RuneScape. But...
RuneScape is a really, really old one.
So it's up to learn to play video games.
Yeah. Oh, you did a shout out for me. You did a shout out for me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
yeah,
if
I'll be
people
doing my
follow-
writing probably more during the day and probably doing the gaming more in the evening. But it'll
UK
be
day.
if I will be streaming my writing until my writing is done, and then I will stream gaming when my work is done.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's UK time, daytime.
That is UK times, yeah. There won't be a specific schedule because it will literally be when I have work to do and when I'm not working. And I don't have a schedule because life,
Writer.
health, kids, writer. I don't have a schedule.
Cool. Got the links. Cool. Let's see
On
if I
Wednesday, Wolf's Song and I will be doing a play reading of Shakespeare's Double Falsehood, or technically John Fletcher's but he said he stole it from Shakespeare. Like, it's kind of Shakespeare, but not.
What hasn't been stolen from Shakespeare at this point,
Right?
story-wise?
Well, he stole it in the first place, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Shakespeare didn't have an original bone in his body, except he made up a whole bunch of words and names. So I can't say he
true.
wasn't original. That's what made
Yeah.
his writing brilliant. But no, this is one that the guy in the 1700s said that he found 4 incomplete copies of the one play and put it together.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
So that's what Kayla and I will be reading 7:30 Central Time in the United States on Wednesday.
Awesome, awesome.
And I assume you'll post that in our Discord when you start streaming on Wednesday, did you say?
On Wednesday.
And
Yeah,
we'll
post it in the
also
Discord.
I will. Plague Mask Players
Yeah.
doing a Wednesday thing. Everyone's invited. Free on Zoom. Have fun.
I've
Why
also
not, baby?
so that it doesn't get lost in chat on our Discord, I've posted Amy's work as well.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And Talia, I assume you'll post it in Discord when you
Yes,
stream.
I will post in Discord when I stream.
Cool. So, yeah. And yes, Shakespeare borrowed stuff, I think, is the in quotes.
Borrowed.
Yeah. So yeah, lots happening everywhere. There's, next week we're back with normal, with Guild,
You gild the Feather Spoon
and
on Monday.
should I talk about the 31st of October, or is that still
Too soon.
too soon? Cool.
Unless if he doesn't come to you, then yes. He's in the
I don't
corridor.
think Anne Marie's talking to us.
No, I'm going to.
Sorry, I was sorting out dog stuff. He's on quite a lot of painkillers these days, and it was time for his next dose. So I was just asking my mum if she could do a licky mat. He gets everything in peanut butter, so he gets a licky mat with a load of peanut butter, and then put paracetamol and mix it in with the peanut. Yeah, it's no hardship. He's very easy to get painkillers into. We just mix it up with peanut butter. It's great.
Nice.
But yeah. He's not going to be around much longer. But,
No, that's better.
so,
We'll have to give him as many floof appearances as possible. So
yeah, I'm being,
Immortalize him in video.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So starting books, selling books, starting streams,
Lots going on.
Shakespeare
Yeah.
streams. Shakespeare streaming. Wow.
Yeah.
So
How
yeah.
bizarre.
I wonder if he ever imagined that this many hundreds of years later people would be performing his plays from multiple different locations through electricity.
I don't think that someone from that era could have possibly imagined something.
he was
like
literally
this.
going to be riding the lightning. Yeah, he's kind of into
Yeah.
multiple, all around the world. How cool is that?
I mean,
I should say there were definitely a couple of visionaries back in earlier times that had that kind of mindset, but I think the average person probably wouldn't.
He was a guy that had a lot of foresight and was able to think of things that other people wouldn't think of. He had a theater, but the person that owned the theater was like, ah ha ha, this is my ground, you can't have it. So he just stole all the lumber because he's like, well, okay, fine, the lumber's mine, and he took it and built it somewhere else, and that's how he got the Globe Theater.
Wow.
The ground is yours, the lumber's not. So he thought up some shit that ain't nobody else was thinking about.
He was a very
It's true.
creative guy.
But
absolutely.
I don't think he envisioned
His work
himself
remaining this
doing his
popular.
works in another 10 years,
Mm.
much
Yeah.
less all of us 100 years later
Yeah.
dissecting it in schools.
Yeah.
Mm.
English
Yeah,
students being
and near
tortured.
instantaneous communication across continents is a pretty far jump for things back in the day. But
yeah,
it's so cool that we have that now,
Right.
and to just having come this far in the last several hundred years, what we as writers and creatives are able to envision and imagine as potential futures is just so much broader than what I imagined they could have conceived back then. So it's a pretty cool special time to be living in.
very much so. Yeah, very much so.
All right, that was our deep philosophical
Yep.
music.
Sorry, I asked a question. Like
Mm.
a very deep question.
And Necross came back as well. It's like writing books, selling books, reading books, sniffing new books.
Yes,
Wait,
yes, that's the half the point of
Yeah,
going into
all
a
of that.
bookshop, to be able to sniff
Yeah.
the books.
Absolutely.
Doesn't
Isn't
anyone else do
there's a
that?
candle for that, isn't there?
I have
There's
a
a new
candle.
book smell
I
candle.
actually
Yeah.
have one. Where have I got it?
Yeah.
Was it on the desk?
A new books candle.
It's not a new book candle. I have the Oxford Library candle, which smells of old books.
Even
I
better.
can't actually. I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you sniff a book, you're supposed to like circle around it 3 times and then just sniff the spine. It's like sniffing the back cover. That's how we sniff books.
There is actually a school of magic which involves writing things on paper from stolen books. So you're not actually that far off, Necross.
So, yeah, I think that's what we
Encompasses the catch up.
Yes.
Let me just
We should probably
read.
carry on playing.
I was going to say,
Yeah, we
are we gonna rest, or are we gonna carry on and do a
Well,
rest?
we're not in a good place to do a rest in terms of we're in the middle of a giant ass cavern.
Well, we can do a tiny hut. Remember?
Yeah, but this would be a dangerous place, I think, to do a tiny hut.
Yeah.
Well, the tiny hut means it's not dangerous.
Well, it does, because if someone comes to find the tiny hut, they're still going to wonder why a tiny hut has popped up in their cavern.
But they can't do anything about it.
They
Until
could
you
attack
wake
the
up.
tiny hut.
Let's see.
We could also wake up.
I'm sorry, I
surrounded.
didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at it myself.
Like, if we were out in a forest, I would be totally okay with us just doing tiny hut anywhere. But doing tiny hut in the middle of a cave, who would build a hut in the middle of a cave?
Us.
Necross. So what you're saying is you need a pocket fortress. That is on the list of bits things. It takes a loan.
It is a pocket fortress. It's just a very small.
The instant fortress is 25,000 bits.
Yeah, I wondered
Wow.
if we'd ever get there one day.
That would be cool though.
Very cool.
Well, we've managed to get as far as a bag folding for the
Yeah.
story Squires. So
Which is 4,000 bits.
Hmm.
Nice.
And that thing is super handy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love I love books. They cause me to hallucinate vividly.
Yeah,
That's
I do
really
that
okay.
writing them too. It's fun.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so I guess we should continue on through the cover. I'm very hesitant to go try to investigate anything and look for hidden treasure, given the enemies that like to pop up around here. But I mean, we can.
Yeah. Let's just keep on exploring. I think at this point, I have
So-
fireballs and stuff. So
I think if I come up here or here and do like a perception, see if there's anything around this corner, maybe that would be a
Cool.
good starting point.
wrong screen. I need to reveal.
Unless I've already stepped on a trap by stepping in the square that I'm in.
So you're good.
Bacon Wrap's
18.
still following us.
Bacon Wrap should still be following you. Just need to zoom out and give you a bit more detail. The only thing about Roll20 is you can't easily scroll and reveal areas at the same time. I'm going to be nice and generous with you.
Nice.
You see this whole area, and with an 18, you realize there's absolutely nothing there. It's just a big open space.
It's suspiciously empty to my mind after
It's very
recent developments.
suspiciously empty.
It's
Well, we could potentially stick a hut down in the corner here.
Yeah.
Little nook.
Which corner are you thinking? Over here?
Either of the
Down-
two corners, I think,
yeah.
would probably be okay.
Mm.
And I think I still have one alarm spell.
Or even up here. In that little.
Yeah, I
I'd say
still
the
have.
corners on the left, the
four.
right, at the bottom probably look like they're a bit more in
Yeah,
shadow.
I think this one's probably the best one.
It depends how big the tiny hut is.
It's 10
10
feet.
foot radius.
Yeah, 10-foot radius. So it would
20
fit like,
foot.
It would fit on either side.
yeah.
10
kinda
foot
tucked in the
radius
corner.
makes it 20 foot wide.
No, that's 10-foot Sorry, yeah, I was thinking of
Yeah,
diameter. Yeah.
I was.
Okay. Yeah, so was
It's not
I.
as
So
tiny
actually,
as I thought it was.
that's
right.
actually quite large then.
That's actually quite
Mm.
large, yeah. That does actually make a lot more sense because I was always thinking, wow, it's a lot of people to fit into 10 feet.
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, if it's actually 20 feet across, that makes more sense. I mean, I'm good with carrying on. I was just suggesting, saying, do we want to take a rest? But if we don't, that's fine. I was just saying, I'm low on
Mhm.
big.
I could probably
battling
handle one more
stuff.
fight,
I think I probably can.
but it would depend on the level of fight. If we end up against, something we'd consider a boss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've got-
Yeah, I think we're gonna discover that this big open space
Is not as
It's not as
is-
open.
right. So
Yeah.
let's I'm gonna go ahead and just take.
I'm telling you, you with a perception of 18, you know it's empty.
Ah!
Yeah, but that's
Ah!
just this bit. We don't know
Okay.
about whatever else is down
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Then-
you haven't seen further south now.
I'm gonna come
think-
here and see. Let me see how far from here that is to here is only 40 feet, so I should be able to see what's in this hallway down below.
Do you have night vision?
I
whatever it's
am
called?
half
he's a
elf,
half elf, so yes,
so I do.
Yes.
he can see 60 feet.
Cool. So you can see 2 more squares, is that right?
Let me
Or-
check again. So yeah,
About there.
here's roughly 60 feet in that arc.
Cool. I managed to do it roughly correctly. From where you are, that's
Okay.
all you see.
We could put a tiny hut over here. It's fairly shadowed, and then just set up the alarm spell as well. And
Yeah,
at least by the
Um,
time we were rested, we'd have all our spell slots back.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to just take a peek down here, like kind of motion you guys off into this corner, but stealth myself down to this corner.
Good choice of
And-
words.
Every time you mention stealth, I remember the super
Way we
stealthy.
began this adventure,
Yeah.
he gave us the stealth bonus, and I immediately failed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you had a
Good
plus 10 stealth. You needed 12, and you got a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I do have that spell, and we're about to take a break. I have pass without trace, and basically it gives me a plus 10 to my stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magic.
Nice.
That seems like a
And-
good one.
I was going to say, you want to
And
break that out?
Leave
and,
You're
leave
gonna-
behind no tracks.
Check the area for us before we decide where
Yes.
we're going to sleep, basically.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and expend that spell. Do you need me to put that in the chat box out there?
What it is? No.
Yeah, that would be nice for the viewers. Can
for
you pop it in
viewers
there?
would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So I will bubble that for you.
Pass without trace.
Yeah. Sorry, I just noticed the only thing better than a book is a book autographed by the author. I'll never forget my autographed
Autograph.
Bible.
Autograph Bible. Okay, that would be impressive. Though I have seen that I've seen where someone's taken a picture and it does literally is a picture of the Bible and someone has literally stuck one of those stickers on like in a bookshop that says autograph copy and I'm like, well, who autographed it? Like Jesus, God, like whose autograph have we got on this thing?
Could be
So-
a whole
I mean, I
load
guess if there's
autographs, but it
some
was
kind of
written by a
special
bunch of
forward
folks.
or translator or
I
something,
don't know.
maybe,
One of
but-
the disciples,
Amy's actually right with what it is it's autographed by somebody who either did a forward, a commentary, or translation. Because I have seen signed copies of the Bible, and it was in like a Christian bookstore. And I looked at the guy behind the counter, and I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "No, not like that." And I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for stealth,
So plus 10 on top of
Nice.
that.
and a plus 10 on top of that. So I'm gonna move
got
this. Oh,
32.
Yeah.
got a
Wow.
32 on stealth. So I'm gonna come up to here.
You failed the
Wait,
soft
where'd
shot.
Dret go?
Wait, what?
Wait, where did Dret go?
No one
You were-
sees you.
No one else
That's
can
the
see
high
you.
roll
No,
that
That's right.
It's
Don't mind me,
you
guys.
lost an hour. Cool.
Even Bacon Wrap's like, where'd my food go?
Cool.
That's all right.
Okay.
Ali's carrying the bacon. So.
He's fine.
Cool. I'm
So-
going to show this area, whole area.
Wah!
Grief.
Dret, as you come further down, I need to show
Oh, don't blink, Dret.
That's my first thought too. Oh, I don't like it.
this to viewers. You look and you see they're not quite angels, they're gargoyles.
Don't blink.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a perception check. I have an 18. Do they look like they're alive?
Gargoyles look very motionless.
That doesn't mean they ain't
Necessarily
alive.
answer the question.
That's not the question.
They are statues.
Okay.
Really?
They seem slightly irregularly placed to be statues.
They seem like they're gonna jump on anything that comes through those doors to the
Yeah.
right.
But we
I
didn't come to
kind
the
of
doors to the
feel
right.
like we should be rested before we go and do
Yeah,
those
I
things.
think
Very
it is tiny hut
much so.
time. Well, at least if they're
Yeah, I'm-
gargoyles, they're not likely to move. Or but we could wake up surrounded by gargoyles and have a proper.
But at
Don't
least
blink.
we'll be rested and we'd be in initiative anyway walking into the room.
And
so
we can see through the tiny hut, but they can't see in. So
Yes,
we'll know
yeah.
before we step out of the tiny hut that we're surrounded.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what didn't show on the spell, but I guess technically I could do a. Oh no, it probably wouldn't last long enough. Hang on a minute. I'm just wondering if I could do a prestidigitation thingy to make it to camouflage it.
No, the tiny hut is camouflaged. It can be anything. It can look like anything. you want
It's
it to.
In which
opaque.
case
Yeah.
we're fine. They're not even going to see the tiny hut. It's going to.
Yeah, I say we stick it in this bottom corner here. I think that's about the right size. And then we'll just make it look like the rock.
Yeah.
And so even if they were to look at, because we put it on the back wall here where we're standing, then they could potentially look through that opening and see it. But
Okay.
if it's tucked away over here,
Stick it over
it's,
here.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's a good idea. Yeah, let's
right
do
up
that.
against the wall over there.
yep.
then. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'll
tiny
come
hut
back
ourselves.
and pop out of the shadows and be like, "Hey guys, we got
Don't forget
statues."
bacon wrap.
So,
Well,
oh,
okay,
Bacon wrap. Don't
yeah,
forget
let
bacon
me-
wrap.
Let me bring
Don't
him
forget
over
bacon
to
wrap.
you.
Necross
Okay.
has just said this brings up terrible memories from my first D&D game. First thing we saw in a room with statues. Shortly, it ended up being the last thing too. Oh,
I kind of hate to say it, but when it comes time to fight, should we just send Bacon Wrap down there to see
Like,
what
I-
happens?
like throw bacon into the middle of the statue.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm gonna cuddle Bacon Wrap tonight because we're feeding
Might-
him as bait to the gargoyles.
Get snuggles tonight, but tomorrow you die.
Right.
This is your
I
last
think he needs
night.
to be
This
a
is your
bit
last
closer.
I
supper.
mean, I'm sorry, but it's either one of us or our wolves or the
Or
rat
bacon
that
rat.
we just sort of befriended. So
Well, yeah, and we only get a 24-hour window with him as a friend, so
The rat
Exactly.
needs to be closer. Make sure he's properly inside the hut
Yeah.
before I do the
cool.
thingy.
Yeah, let me.
eats bacon wrap. Run along, buddy. Run along.
Yeah, quite. Right.
Yeah.
Tiny hut.
How does that work?
I
Tiny-
just do tiny
10
hut,
foot
and then we have a
radius, a
tiny hut.
mobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration. The spell ends if you leave its area. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails if its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside. Until the spell ends, you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it is transparent from the inside. So you can make it look like the rock.
Yeah, so I'm going to make it look like the rock. And Dret, would you like to set your alarm spell thingy or not?
Yeah, let me just double check that my
Sets it across
alarm.
the opening.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
Yeah, good
gonna
idea.
check how long it lasts. It'll last. Oh, it'll last 8 hours. So as
Oh,
long as we're
brilliant.
only
That's
resting
perfect.
for 8 hours, it will cover.
Mm.
So I will.
being
You'll need to
show
go
you my-
outside the hut to cast it, but
I do, and it takes a 20-foot cube. Is
that
what it does.
seems like this space here would be
So,
a
1, 2, 3. So it's it's
You've
down
pretty
there.
much got 20 foot across
here.
that gap.
yeah.
Yeah, right down
You
in
could
here.
just set
is
it
where I want
across
that
that
alarm.
gap. Yeah.
Because I'm not as worried about this gap, though we could get something from there, but
I'm definitely
Yeah.
more worried about
it's
yeah.
and if something that big comes across that trap, it doesn't matter where that trap is in that hole or that alarm is in that hole. It's going to make sounds.
Yeah.
And
Then
yeah,
we're going to go to sleep, I guess.
Stop licking.
so I also want to I can decide whether that just alerts me or if it also makes a loud noise externally. And in this case,
I think not. I think just in
I think
us,
just
you.
yeah,
Just,
just
uh,
me.
just-
I
just
just want to
you.
hear it. I just
We
want to hear
don't
it.
want them to know that we know they're there.
Well, we don't want to alert anything else that might be lingering in this cavern.
That too.
Mhm.
That shit's happening.
We don't want to alert anything behind us, in front of us.
I'm
whatever.
busy.
Like, if you know, when a bacon wrap's friends go through, we don't want to make a really loud noise that's then going to attract the statues.
No.
Right. But if it was just worried about Bacon Rat's friends or Bacon Rap's friends, I would totally make a loud sound because it might scare them off.
How
But-
about you set it like 5 feet off the floor? Or like you're not 5 feet, but just above the floor, so a rat can go through, but not fucking huge.
Well, the alarm.
No, because we'd still want to know if other things were
Oh,
going
sorry. It
past
says
us.
when you cast the spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm.
Right.
Oh.
That's specific creatures. Like
Well, you could
Rats.
designate
Our
bacon
party-
wrap at the very least.
Oh,
party
right.
won't
You
be
can't just say
set.
rats in general.
No. But if it's the rats aren't tiny, are they? 'Cause
But
they're
no,
giant
it says
rats.
you can when you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. Just saying you can designate rats,
Well.
not
uh,
specific rats. Rats in general won't set off the alarm.
No, I think you
I
have to be
wouldn't. I
specific.
can't
think it's-
imagine it's that.
Yeah, no, it's you can decide specific creatures
Right.
that
okay.
won't set it off
Okay.
because it's against unwanted intrusion. So I would have to be able to like this guy.
Every single
Basically-
rat.
So basically, we won't set it off, and our wolves won't set it off, and bacon wrap won't set it off, but everyone else
But everything else will. Okay.
Right.
It is what it is. Let's hope we get some sleep.
Yeah, and if it's whenever a tiny or larger. Wow. Okay, so anything.
Anything.
But it doesn't like it's not like if it gets set off that it's gone.
No.
If it goes off, I'll be able to check, see what it is, and go back to sleep.
Next question. Would you like me to make the hut see-through so that I can sleep and you can still see what's outside? Or would everyone feel better if it was opaque? Because I can make it see-through for us,
Wait.
but other things can't see in.
Yeah, do it that so that we can see
Yeah.
out, but things can't see in.
Okay.
Yeah. It's transparent from the inside. Yeah.
And you can
So that
also
way,
make
if it
dim
does go off, I
inside.
can just go.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
can make
You
it
open your eyes.
dim so that we can sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we are now inside our dimly lit hut,
Tiny hut.
which is just blocking out enough. Well, there isn't really any light out in the cave, is there? So it's all good. So it's very dimly lit, but enough that we can see, we've got night sight, so we can see if anything goes past outside, but no one can see us, and no one's even going to be looking for us because the hut looks like rock. It blends perfectly with the background because I'm an artist and I have high standards in these things. And basically, we are ready to not do anything for 8 hours. Except potentially open an eye and go, oh, it's a rat, and go back to sleep.
Did we successfully succeed in a long rest?
Yeah.
Yay!
Could you roll? Could each of you roll a d20, please?
Oh crap!
Oh boy.
Wow.
This
Okay,
is.
I'm doing
this
an
is not a
actual
good sign.
in my hand roll 20, a d20,
Yeah.
because I'm not trusting roll 20 for this.
I
I got 17.
Cool.
I got 18.
Cool.
got 14.
I
Cool.
got 11.
Okay. Cool. I was.
I have a feeling
as-
Necross is behind this sudden request for us to be rolling it.
Yep.
Not quite.
Did not forget about that DM that was mentioned.
As you
Go to sleep or try
you,
to.
Ali, you take about 10 minutes longer to fall asleep. So the hut takes 8 hours, and 8 hours is a long sleep. You sleep for 10 more minutes than the hut lasts.
Well, that's fine
Okay.
because
So,
but the rest of us wake up, right?
as you wake up, you see a will-o-wisp just floating as if it was resting on top. Ali is still asleep. But I just wanted to see who was still asleep and see the will-o-wisp like get confused as the where it was disappears.
So, surely, wait, hang on a second, because Kalima is an elf, which means she only needs 4 hours, and she's in a trance, which means if anything was above the hut, we'd have noticed it before we woke up. Because
And
one of us would have already
my-
been awake.
the
And the wolves
will-o-wisp.
probably would have been awake.
The
And I
will-o-wisp.
could
can go through
wake
walls.
everyone up before the hut goes. I would do that. I wouldn't just leave people lying there asleep.
The will-o-wisp is literally resting on top of the tent because it can't get through it because it says nothing can get through it. So it's just there. And then when the whole tent disappears, Kalima sees it. It's not coming in. You're perfectly safe. And all I was doing is it flies away as it's like the whole tent
As its
disappears.
perch disappears.
And the only one person that doesn't see this is Ali.
So we all got to see a will-o-wisp on top of the hut
Yeah.
and think "Ah," for a moment.
Yeah.
Except I wouldn't have let it fly away.
And
unless the
also,
hut is
I would
too
totally have
tall.
woken up Ali before the hut disappeared because there's a will-o-wisp up there.
Yeah.
So no, I do not buy it.
I would have attacked it as soon as.
As soon as
I'd have
it's
been like,
As soon
okay,
as the
so
hut
there's a will-o-wisp on
disappeared,
top of
we'd
the
have
hut.
prepared to attack it.
Yeah. Do we want to kill it, or because the hut's going to disappear in a few minutes? What do we want to do?
you can try to attack it.
Well, no, not just
I'll
yet.
just sleep through the whole thing.
If we were going to attack it, then I'd be like, okay, Ali, wake up.
I need my 8 hours. Do not disturb me.
Okay, in which case the wolves can guard you while the rest of us have a discussion
About a will-o-wisp.
about a will-o-wisp. How's
I would
that?
want to attack it.
I'm just
Cool.
gonna, in a low, whispery voice, let it go, let it go, let the will-o-wisp go and blow.
Cool. A will-o-wisp appears above you, then I'll.
Can I reach it? Like, how high is the hook?
It's 20 foot high because there's a 10-foot radius.
Well, that would make it a circle. So actually, a 10 foot, it would mean it's
That
10
would make
foot
it a
high.
sphere.
It's a 10-foot dome.
Yeah, so
10
it's
foot
10
dome.
foot dome.
10-foot dome. Okay, yeah. It's 10 foot above you.
It's still fairly high up.
Yeah, I'm only about 4 foot tall, so I probably
Right.
can't actually reach.
Even with a great axe, it won't.
But you've
Even
got the
with-
spiritual weapon, haven't you?
I've got a mace, Lightbringer.
Nice.
I
You've got
suppose
all sorts
spiritual
of things.
weapon could do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would potentially.
But
cast
then
spiritual
you're
weapon.
expending a spell slot right after we just rested.
Yeah, but
to
it's
cast it.
Like will-o-wisps are like evil.
May I draw your
Spirits.
attention to the four massive gargoyles and just saying about priorities here?
Well, unless you guys persuaded me otherwise, I would attack it because.
Well, that's
Disciple
the
of
discussion we're having right now.
That's-
Light is an undead spirit.
I mean,
You know,
it may, as you say, if they're evil, it may be the thing that then goes and triggers the massive gargoyles to no longer be so stationary. So
We're probably
I'm
gonna attack
actually
the
in
gargoyles
favor.
anyway, aren't we?
I'm actually in favor of you attacking the will-o-wisp.
Actually attacking it.
Yeah, if you can do so quietly, so that Ali can get her last 10 minutes of sleep.
If Ali's not awake telling me not to, you're telling me that you're okay with it if I do it quietly, I will cast.
Once the hut goes away, we have to wait for the hut to actually.
Necross has just said Careless Whisper starts playing music. Yeah, the second the hut goes away, I would cast spiritual weapon to attack it.
Go for it.
What have you rolled? To attack
Rolled
it?
yet. Spiritual weapon.
10 does not hit the will-o-wisp.
Okay.
Last.
So, do you want to attack it again?
I can't reach it unless it comes down. So,
Neither can I, to be fair. It's quite high up.
well, you might be able to because you're probably 6 foot. If it's 4 foot above that.
My arms aren't going to be 4 feet long.
Yeah, but you also cast magic.
There is that. Okay, let's see what I can throw at it, literally.
Where's your spiritual weapon?
I deleted it.
So, will-o-wisps, can they be dispelled?
No.
No,
They're an
they're
undead spirit.
tiny undead creatures.
Oh, they're on. Right, okay. So they have form. They are corporeal.
No, they're incorporeal.
Right. So they're wispy, but not that wispy.
Yeah, they're
So?
ephemeral. Okay, let me find the spiritual weapon again and copy it back in.
Are they attracted to anything?
Sorry, I didn't realize deleting it was a bad idea.
It's purely because it's I've given you full control of that particular token.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, let's see.
It's a good thing 2 will-o-wisps didn't show up because then it would have made the tent go away.
Would it?
Yeah, because if more than 9 creatures are in the area,
They can't get into the that's
They
when
can't
you
get
cast
into
it.
the
That's if
inside.
you've got.
it's not in the tent, is it? It just says
No.
in the area.
It's above.
Inside.
Yeah.
If it's
In the,
area,
I think it means
includes-
in the enveloped area of
Yeah.
That's in
itself.
the area when you cast it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you try and cast it over more than 9 people, it doesn't
Yeah, you
work.
see, creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast this spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. So it wouldn't have been able to get in and therefore wouldn't have affected it. That's my thinking anyway.
Yeah,
If its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures.
that's what that's talking about when you cast it.
Area is a
Oh,
two-dimensional
okay.
space.
It
You're
says
thinking
it
about.
spell fails, not okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Um,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
right.
get you now. Okay.
What can I do against will-o-wisps? Oh, fire, right? Fire is good.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Was fire the
I can't
answer?
remember what was good and what wasn't.
I can
Blast,
give you
keep doing
what
that.
Burning Hands works.
Burning
it
hands
needs to
work.
do a dexterity saving throw, I think, from
Yes.
memory. As show description isn't helpful.
Right, let's see.
I
Sorry.
think it needs to a dexterity saving throw if not take half damage.
Yes, in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. I have carefully cast this spell upwards towards the thingamabob.
Yeah, 15.
Does that?
It's
against your spell save. It'll be at the top of your spell sheet. If you scroll up to the top of your spell sheet,
Oh, against me. Right. Okay.
there will be a spell save DC. The very top of your spell sheet and your spells.
Oh, sorry.
All the way up to the top.
Oh, and the spell save is 15.
cool. It saved, so it took
Saves.
half damage.
Bollocks. Oh well.
Will-o-wisp.
Necross is lurking for a tactical pee break.
So how many does it start with? 22. So it takes half damage. The damage was 10, so it takes 5 and then half of that 2. So
That was a bit
you
pathetic then, wasn't it?
the fire
Worth it.
damage. Do you remember? Did you learn this last time?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Amber, could you roll a religion check with advantage because you're a cleric, so you should know about undead.
Oh,
12 is
apparently not.
enough to know that fire, necrotic. I'll just list you know what it's resistant to, which
Okay.
is acid, cold, fire, necrotic, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Okay, that's pretty much all specters are. That's the same.
Yeah.
For pretty much all ghosts.
Yeah.
But it
and ghoulies
force damage. It's not resistant to.
and it's not resistant to force.
Yeah.
Right. Let's give this another shot.
Before you
Literally.
do that, because you've had an action essentially.
Everyone's had an action. Roll for initiative. So we attacked it.
Yeah, let me
Bad
get the
tips.
turn order up. I'll clear Rasputin. And get him rolling. Hey, you've got better than
Keep
0.
it down. Just 10 more minutes, guys.
Sorry, Allie.
It's okay. We're just slaughtering evil undead. You go back to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, I need to roll my initiative. Cause I'm awake. Pew.
12.
Wow, D20, you don't like me today. Roll 20. No, I guess 9's okay. 9's not bad.
Cool. The will-o-wisp. Where is it? Will fly down now that the thingy is gone into the one that attacked it with fire, because that's the only one. That's the one that took damage.
Of course.
And that's Kalima.
Yeah.
Shock.
Look
18
at
to
it.
hit.
Yes, it does hit.
13 lightning damage. So yeah, it was not pleased with fire. Didn't do much to it, but and it will stay there.
I will have my revenge.
Cool. Ali is asleep, I assume.
Yep.
Trying very hard to be.
Kalima.
Just pull my pillow a little further over my head.
Nima should be like, Allie, wake up. Are we letting her sleep? Are we gonna try and do this quietly and let her sleep?
Yes. Sleep is important.
Well, that depends. Is Bear gonna let her have the credit for the 18 or the 8 hours of sleep, even minusing 10? Minusing the 10 minutes.
You apparently only need 6, so
You need 6.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure you only need 6 of actual sleep time.
What?
Oh,
You
that's
have
true
to be
because 50
resting
hours
for
can be
all
resting.
8, but you only need to be asleep for 6 of them.
Okay.
Because
so-
otherwise people can't take watches.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll wake up.
I will
Cool.
Google it to check, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Ah, perfect.
That's handy. Okay.
Right, so should I
Yeah,
take a
go
slash
for
at
it.
it then?
Please do.
Go for it,
Yes,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a tad drained.
The description for a long rest is a long rest is a period of extended downtime, at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity, reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. So in theory, we can all stand watch for 2 hours and sleep for 6.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've had enough
Cool.
then, Ali.
Yeah.
Then does a 20 hit?
It does.
All right. 11 slashing with
was gonna
now
say, I hope so.
non-magical. 'cause-
Slashing non-magical. 11 non-magical. Cool.
and another 18.
Nice.
But you don't
No.
get the 8 because you.
Oh no, because
The
didn't
8
use
is on
inspiration.
that 20.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, another 10 then.
But you did more damage than fire did it too.
That is true.
all right.
We really need to get you a magical weapon, Amy. I know you say
Yeah.
it's like your
Well,
family
I-
heirloom, but at
this
some
axe is
point, you're
awesome,
gonna
You've
have
so
got the
to-
wand of magic missile,
to-
haven't you?
I need to upgrade this axe to be magical somehow.
Yeah.
I need to
We
take
need
it to a special someone.
But
to,
haven't you
like-
got the magic missile wand?
Yeah, but she needs a magical weapon for all of these sorts of things. It'll get to the point where we would want Ali to have a better weapon, just simply
Oh,
because
yeah.
she'll
Yeah.
get better rolls.
Maybe
but
we
she's
can
attached
get-
to that specific one.
Yeah.
We can
Maybe
get that
we can get
enchanted.
the axe permanently enchanted or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because it's a 1d12 plus 3, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the next, I mean, let's face it.
And it's a family heirloom, so I have some attachment to it. So if there's a way to upgrade this versus just getting a whole new thing.
Yeah, I might.
We have
a
been
think
earning
about
money.
that.
It might be a good thing to invest some of it in magicalizing your weapon.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
I have an idea about that, but I might DM you outside of stream. Cool. I've just seen Necross mentioned like Wispy like unlimited power.
Okay.
I think that
Are
was the
you-
highest hit he's ever done.
Teeny, teeny, little face.
Are you done, Ali?
Shadow can take a bite at it.
Ah, yes.
Uh,
14 is not enough to hit it.
Oh dear.
Well, it has pack tactics, so
Yeah.
21.
21
yeah.
does hit it. And 3 damage. It bites a bit of the wisps from the air. Wisp Palpatine.
Hey, every little bit.
If bloodied were a thing, would it be bloodied?
Oh, most definitely. Yes,
Stuff?
very much. You can see it's about that it has a lot fewer light emanating from it as it from compared to the start.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna magic missile the shit out of this thing.
Cool. It suffer a little fewer of those things are remaining.
It's
'Cause I
fading a
would-
bit, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's like, I'd
Oh.
say there's like one little one flying, spinning around in the sky.
okay.
Cool.
There we go.
And from the magic, because these are weird creatures, something drops from it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Will-o-wisp is powerful. It's wow. Sorry, I didn't realize the challenge it is. You get 450 XP between you.
Between us?
Yeah, so
Oh, nice.
112 each.
yeah. I forget their challenge rating too.
oh, that makes it neatly up to 300. Nice.
Well, for you three it does.
Yeah. Sorry.
And,
That's okay, it's funny.
from from it somehow through the magic of Necross, a stone falls down.
That's a little stone.
A little stone falls down in the midst of you.
I'm guessing we need to do perception checks to spot any love from Necross inscriptions this time.
You
not even
immediately see the love from Necross. It's scrapped tiny little writing.
Okay.
We have also confirmed that there is gravity in the area where we have been sleeping.
Does anyone want to do an inspect?
But it's stone, right? So I get advantage to anything stone related in my
Yeah.
investigation checks.
Cool.
Oh, intelligence history check relating to the origin of stonework. Would that
That's-
be
Yeah,
Okay.
you get advantage on this one.
12?
I'm going to do an investigation. 16.
16. Cool. With 16s, it's
Oh, no, I don't get advantage. I get to add my proficiency bonus twice.
oh nice. So you get 15.
So I get to add no, because my proficiency bonus isn't added at all.
Oh yeah.
It said whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus. So add 6 to that. So I actually got 18.
18. Nice. So you notice it's a stone of light detection.
A stone of light detection.
Yeah. When in a well-lit area, the rock glows with 5-foot radius with dim blue light.
In a well-lit area, it glows with dim light.
And when
Yeah.
it's not in a well-lit area.
It doesn't glow at all.
In the inscription, you also notice, may it be the brightest tool in the shed. Love from Necross.
Thank you, Necross. Thank you.
Necross.
I'm going to
That-
cast light on it.
It's confused because if
It'll
it's
be
light,
I just cast light on it.
Yeah, just cast light on it and then it can be pretty.
Yeah.
a pretty blue light is now shining.
I'm gonna
Dimly.
cast a pink light on it. So or like a reddish pink light. So I'm hoping it goes purple.
I like it.
It's now a purple light. Do you have your skull still glowing as well?
I was going to say, can you like stick it to the center of your skull so it's like third
Yeah.
eye?
Or like inside,
Inside the
so it's
skull.
shining out through the light
Yeah.
the eye socket.
That-
Yeah.
Necross did ask, why modify perfection though?
Because now it's going. Because I was carrying the skull and lighting it around now anyway, so it's going with the skull. I'm claiming this for the skull.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
But I'm not going to put it inside. I'm going to wedge it between the teeth. So it's in the skull's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
There we
Absolutely
go.
perfect. Yeah.
So in brightly light colors, the skull will now glow a dim blue when you don't have light on
Purple.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
when you don't have light.
Great.
Yep.
All right. And purple the rest of the time.
Thank you, Necross. And thank you for the bits as well.
Okay.
Uh,
I think we're done, aren't we? With that, at least. With the
the will o
I think we're
wisp
done with
is
that.
gone.
the will o
yes.
wisp and the.
Should we pause it there?
No.
The time?
Let's
we've
go and
got-
see if we're about
We've
to
got- we've got
roll
5
up on
minutes.
some really
Just wake
good
'em up?
trouble with
Okay.
gargoyles.
I can't send the bacon wrap.
No, I
ahead
think
of
we
you.
should send bacon. We should
Okay.
throw
Yeah.
some bacon into the middle of the gargoyles.
I feel so bad
and
about
bacon.
this, but I'm
Alright.
going to hang on to Furfang so he doesn't go running after the
Yep.
bacon.
Well, we can.
Everyone grab your wills.
I will strip off another piece of the book just to rip a
Can
little,
you
little
use
corner of
mage
the page
hand?
there.
Mage hand to kind of
yes.
dangle it in front of
Yeah.
the in front of
Yes.
bacon wrap.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Yes.
couldn't I just use Mage Hand to throw it to
No,
carry
no, no,
it?
no,
and
no.
Well,
then-
you don't wanna-
carry it. Just carry it.
Because
Ahead
you don't
of,
want
ahead
this.
of bacon
What if
wrap.
you have a shitty throw? And it
But I'm
doesn't
using
land where you
Mage
want it
Hand. There's no such thing as a shitty throw with Mage Hand.
Yeah, there
Do you
is.
not trust
Uh,
my Mage Hand?
No, no, the GM will make you dex check for a throw
Ye-
even with mage hand. If you
Yep.
want to do it properly, have mage hand carry it ahead of bacon
And that
wrap.
way you can parade bacon wrap around, not just to one spot, but just in front of all of them motherfuckers.
Okay, fine.
You're baiting the bait.
Okay, I grab the
Baiting
bacon.
the
I
bait.
cast Mage Hand, and I grab the bacon, and I start to use it in front of. Come on, come on,
Come on, bacon.
Yeah.
Come on.
come on, bacon
Come
wrap.
on.
There we go.
This way, bacon.
Cool. The moment
Okay.
it reaches right the middle,
Oh no.
Something happens.
the gargoyles come to life.
Yay!
Oh no. Bacon wrap. Bacon wrap.
Amber is just gonna whisper, "Don't blink, bacon. Don't blink," because I'm not gonna dare to yell it.
I was about to
Oh.
lead it back to us, but of course I can't because that's just going to lead it right back to us. Okay.
Cool. 4
I'm gonna-
gargoyles wake up, and each one looks at the rat, and each one swipes and bites at it.
Oh no.
Wait. Does that mean they just clustered? Fireballs.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
So if they all
Yeah.
go in, they're in a circle.
Well,
They're right there.
well,
I
give
think
me
Are
a
you all gonna
second.
go in?
Balls.
wait for the.
I'm just rolling all the dice.
Well,
Cool.
okay, I would have to sacrifice Bacon Wrap, but at least this way he would die fast.
Well, he arrived
Probably
there and
better
they
than getting
immediately
I'm pretty
attacked.
sure they've killed him anyway.
Well, bear in mind there was an 18, 2 natural 20s, a
Ooh.
14 and a 21 in there. Yeah,
Huh?
That's 5. There's only 4 gargoyles.
there were, yes. They do
That's what the
multi-attack.
rolls before.
They do multi-attacks, yeah. They can bite and claw.
So Bacon Wrap is no more.
Bacon wrap.
But basically,
there's-
Bacon Wrap went in there and just got eviscerated.
Yeah.
There
It-
probably
but-
Poor
some bits.
gargoyles.
There's har-
It did have bacon wrap. Did have bacon in his mouth, so he died happy.
I was gonna say he was probably died so quickly he didn't realize what hit
I was
him.
gonna say, yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully he died super fast as well.
And then they
Okay.
returned to their statues.
We're all trying to make ourselves feel better about the fact that we did this rat to
But
death.
if
No.
we
Oh, so hang
attack
on a
while they're
minute.
not statues, so that while they're together,
Yeah, well, hang about. They just
Oh,
turned back in,
Necross!
They
And
just
so
turned back
our
into
beloved
statues.
bacon wrap turned into a
Mhm.
fine
fine red
mist.
mist.
Okay, so hang on a minute. We've just missed our opportunity to attack them while they were
No.
alive.
Once, are they going to come in to attack bacon wrap?
Well,
We're all
Thingy
gonna
just said
jump.
once they were done, and now they've gone back to being statues.
But they would
They-
have to have come closer.
They did.
I mean,
That's
we
the point.
planned this whole thing, so we would be ready to
Jump.
Yeah.
to take action.
In which case, I cast Fireball right here. Please, with
And I would
inspiration.
cast spiritual weapon as well.
Oh, hang about. I need to do a level 3. Damn it. Okay,
So they
I didn't need
to
to use
do
inspiration.
save.
23 fire. That's pretty good.
Could you show the spell description as well, please?
Oh yes, sure. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's a deck save. That's why the deck saves come up.
Yeah, but could you show
there
description
we go.
if on saves? What
Yeah.
happens? 20-foot radius. Is it an instant one? Yeah. Cool. So deck saves. 14, not 20, 8,
Ouch.
and 8. So I need to name them now. What would you like to name gargoyles?
Greg.
Gary.
Gary.
Gargoyle glitter.
So,
Okay, so you
Greg.
got to listen to this one. It's Irving, but spelled with a G in front of the Irving.
Gerving.
Yes,
Irving.
Gerving.
I know what you are referencing.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
It's for any of you that are watching the series Sandman.
Right.
It's a
Oh.
reference to something in that series, and my daughter made me start watching that the other day. And I say made me as if she had to like twist my arm, but it's a super cool show.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm surprised that she had to like make you do that.
So far I've got Greg and Gervin.
Gary. That would be an Adventure Zone reference for the
And
gargoyles
gargoyle
in,
glitter.
Yes.
in that
Bacon Wrath.
Bacon Wrath.
Gargoyle glitter.
Mouthwash.
We've got one choice for the last one.
Mouthwash.
Not gargoyle glitter.
I was gonna say I can't see gargoyle.
Wait,
Are we not
Okay,
doing
you
gargoyle
could put.
glitter?
You could put. Okay.
Yeah, just add glitter to the end of
Just that glitter.
that last one.
Gargoyle glitter.
Gargoyle. Gargoyle glitter. Cool. Gary, yes, that's why I know Gary. It's Adventure Zone, you said, right?
Adventure Zone. Yeah, all the gargoyles.
And
in
it should
Adventure Zone are
be
called Gary.
Gerving, right, with a G on the end. Not
Yeah,
Gervin.
G on the. It's Gerving. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, with
Irving.
it just missing a G on the end.
Yeah.
Cool. My spelling is of names.
Gargoyle mouthwash now with glitter. The suggested name.
Shiny.
I am going to do that. Cool.
Okay. So
So,
whichever ones fail, take 23, and the other ones take 11.
cool. Are they resistant to fire? No. But gargoyles cannot be petrified, in case you didn't know that.
Already started.
That'll be why.
They're already
I'm
stoned.
going left, so they take half damage if they fail, right?
If they succeed, they take half damage. If they
Yeah.
fail, they take all of it.
So half is 11. So that's 41. 29. Cool.
And I said I was casting spiritual weapon at the same time.
Yeah, your spiritual weapon is to the north there.
Was it?
I think you can move it just
Yeah,
above
except
your
my
head.
things don't. I haven't got that part on my screen, and it's a bit funny about letting me move around the map still.
Cool. It's in front of you now, so you can move to wherever you like.
I can't move the screen again. Okay. I actually can't see me and then see them.
Okay.
I have to keep doing a whole bunch of stuff just to move it. Okay, I've stuck it there. I'm going to attack Greg with it first.
Craig, which the one that's left. Cool. Feel free to attempt.
Ugh,
No.
that's too much.
You're lucky I don't have a.
Fumble shot. It's a spiritual
fumble
weapon
chance.
anyway. How is it going to fumble?
I don't know. You're attacking it, so you could fumble you.
Does it have to briefly turn into a pickle?
Maybe.
So the silver fox is floating above it after Bacon Wrap appeared there, and a fireball appeared there, and yep. And I think it's time to roll for initiative.
I will do an attack of magic missile
Okay.
as well before.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we were prepared to do something
Yeah.
as they moved.
And I'll
So-
put that toward Greg as well.
Greg. So
That is
11.
possibly the worst initiative roll I've ever done in my life.
Yikes.
Wow.
You literally.
Wow!
You.
I rolled the best.
Yes.
When has that happened? I think
She's
it's
got
been
a
months.
-1 and still got better.
Yikes.
Wow. I'm getting the feeling, that the universe is trying to tell us something about this upcoming battle. I've already used like
Not
4
good.
spell slots or something, and we have barely even started. It's like,
Cool. Amber, it's now your turn. And
Okay, so the spiritual weapon is going to try again to attack Greg.
Oh, Turbo Griff would have been a
Greg.
good name.
Nat 20!
nice.
Yes!
That
That makes up for the nat 1 on the previous roll.
Absolutely.
That
so
does 14 force damage to Greg.
you feel it growls as it's a big chunk of it falls off.
Okay. And then Amber is going to wade 15 feet forward into this gap here. And then just ready Lightbringer to be ready to fight something if they come close. And Ulfa's going to come up behind.
Cool.
So I'm readying a reaction to attack anything that comes close enough to attack.
Cool. Ali.
All right. I'm
Ali,
going to
bear in
also-
mind that if we want me to be able to throw fire at it, I can't necessarily if you're.
I think you've already done a reasonable amount of damage. There's other things you can do.
Yeah, I just.
If you can't get
Why
to
wouldn't we
anyway,
keep
I
throwing
think.
fireballs?
No, it's
Sorry?
just-
I said,
was more
why
saying
would we
that-
not keep throwing fireballs?
Well, if Ali has to be up close and
I
personal.
don't think
Oh,
Ali
that's
can
true.
get there anyway. So
Ah, right, okay.
I'm just checking the distance.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing
It's
about
another.
none of us
30
can
feet.
actually get there anyway.
That's probably a good thing. Because certainly
Yeah.
standing back and throwing fireballs for the moment seems like a good plan.
Okay, so another 9 from magic missile.
Cool. On Greg.
Yes.
It's at near around 9. Cool. There's like pretty much a wing or two. There's like a wing left of his.
Okay, and so then I will do one more, but I'm just going to do them one at a time. So 2.
You can do 2 attacks. A little chip falls off. And
5.
everything falls into Greg
Smash
is
them
now
to
powder.
smithereens.
Okay, and
Yay.
then one last one on Irving for 3.
Gervin's the one front. Cool.
I will be twerking on the powder later. They killed Bacon Rat,
26. Yeah.
who was a mook, but he was my mook. He wasn't
And then
mine.
I will
That's
also bring
brilliant.
Shadow back behind me.
Cool. To prepare an attack. Amber,
Yeah.
did you say you had an attack prepared, right?
Yes, reaction
Cool.
prepared to attack anything that comes close enough.
Yes,
Cool.
I will do the same with my great axe.
You use your 2 actions, then
You
you
use
for
both your actions. You can
for-
only
Oh,
ready
okay.
a reaction to attack if you've not used
Gotcha.
your action.
So it's now the gargoyle's turn. I use Greg as the nominated token, so he happens to be the one not in play. Gervin flies towards Alice. They can move 60 feet.
Yikes.
So as it arrives, it's going to bite first with a nat 20 and
Whoa.
does only 9 piercing damage.
Oh no.
And then it claws at you. Why isn't this going? There we go. Just the first roll. It does rolls a 6, so its claws don't quite hit you. hits your armor.
Thank God for that.
Gary, not Gary. Which one's this? No, that is Gary. Yeah, Gary flies towards Amber and receives an attack.
Yes, with Lightbringer. 24.
Nice.
24 hits. That
Is it
was-
undead?
No.
No. Okay, so that
It's
only does
elemental.
6 then. 6 bludgeoning.
That's Gary. So that's cool. And then it will attack you with bite. 10, and that misses. It was
No.
surprised by your attack because it got a 10 and a 6. And finally, this guy flies right in between you guys. And on a dice roll, even, that's going to be on Ali. Going to bite and claw at you again. 15 and 9.
Nope.
Okay, these gargoyles come close to you, and one hits you with a bite, and then they do nothing else damage, right?
And that's why we have really strong people out front.
Yeah. And Dret, there's floating gargoyles, flying
Okay.
gargoyles next to you.
So I'm going to assume that one of my allies is going to let me move through their square so that I can place myself
You could probably go
here.
this way if you needed to.
Well, I
Between-
want to
Yeah.
get between. I want to get over here between these two.
Right.
Yeah.
In between these two. So Gary is
You can just
going
hurdle
to
Amber.
feel. He's going to feel some of my battle axe.
We hope.
Hopefully. And huzzah smacketh.
Yay!
20
Okay. Got a 20 and it does 7 damage
on Gary, did you say?
on Gary. And then I'm going to do another attack on Gary with
Yeah.
same said battle axe.
That does no.
Ah, that's not a hit.
As you hit the stone, it like reverberates in your hand. But I'm not doing fumble charts yet. Next adventure.
So right. Yeah, no, that's not the life. I have a skill, or it's a feature, Horde Breaker, that once each of my turns I can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that's within 5 feet of the original target. So
Nice.
I have to
Okay.
target Gargoyle Mouthwash now with glitter. With the same battle axe. Pow!
15 does hit.
Aha!
Nice.
And it does 12 damage.
Very
It's
nice.
a magical weapon.
It is.
Yes.
Cool.
This is
Cool.
why I gave it to Dret.
Yeah.
Because my little wussy arrows keep breaking on stuff like this.
Indeed. Yeah.
Better to whack it with something heavy.
Whack it.
Is that all your attacks? Is that enough attacks? 3 of them?
Yeah, I think 3's good. I don't want to be greedy.
Not like the
Kalima.
monk who has 4.
Not like the hunter can have 4.
Hey, Wolfsong.
Hey, Wolf Song!
Hey, kiddo.
Hey.
We're attacking gargoyles at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not holding out
Well,
much hope for us.
I'm
at the
not.
minute.
I'm. The gargoyles are attacking the players.
Yeah.
So I'm attacking
I'm-
players.
Backing off up here because I'm a little even squishier than normal right now. So, oh, what can I do? Oh, no, probably not. Bugger. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, I can't do that because that would kill Dret. Can't do that because that would kill Dret and half the other people as well.
You do have some kind of spell bending thing that allows you to bend some of your spells around
I do.
certain
Yeah.
number of targets.
On
Yeah.
your core page, you should be able to see.
There
think
should be
it's called-
something on the bottom right box, along
let
with
me-
things like dark vision and other stuff like that. There should be something in there that says something about
Shaping spells.
Yes.
Sculpt spells?
Sculpt
Oh!
spells.
Oh! Ooh. Right, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stick this in the thingy because
Yeah.
that's a lot of words. Vocation, equal to 1 plus the spell's level. That's handy.
Hmm.
Okay, right, we're going to do that then. So
Basically, 1 plus the spell
the-
level of number of people in that spell.
well, it's a
The
level 3
chosen
spell.
creatures automatically
so-
succeed on their saving throws.
Yeah.
And then they take no damage if they would normally take half on a successful
Okay,
save.
yeah. Yeah, it
So
does
But they
say
take
that.
no damage.
Right, so I'm just gonna do fireball. Here.
Right on Dret. But Dret's going to be fine.
But he's fine. Yeah. So Dret, you now get to know what it's like to be inside a volcano.
Is
How
it
cool
an
is
e-
that?
Okay.
before you do that, is it an evocation spell, fireball?
I was just wondering about that. Let me just
I
check.
think so.
It is.
Cool.
It
Therefore, you can
actually
sculpt
says
it.
evocation 3, which I'm guessing
Nice.
means it's an evocation
Level 3.
3.
Yeah.
Which means you can
So-
shift it around 4 creatures.
Yeah. Do you want to avoid some of the gargoyles?
No,
I don't need to avoid anyone else.
but you do because it's 20-foot radius. So Ulfa and
You probably want to do it further back.
you want it
essentially.
slightly
Oh,
back so you don't
Sorry,
get
these
all
are
the
5, not
walls.
10. Whoops.
Yeah.
Right, so here, actually.
Yeah, further
Far
back
enough
so that.
back that the 2 walls don't get in it. Basically.
Yeah, I think here should be okay.
Yeah, somewhere
Yeah.
back there. Yeah.
Here will be okay. I want to make sure I get this gargoyle, you see. So
Yeah.
right, so right here, I'm going to drop a fireball. So I'm going to launch it right over their heads, and it's going to go. And
So then
oh, I forgot. It's asking me what level. Level 3. Damn it! There we go.
DC
29.
19, 6, and 8. So the one to the north, who's gargoyle.
Mouthwash.
Yeah. The mouthwash blood name I can't say because my mouth isn't moving correctly.
Gargoyle
Succeeds.
mouthwash now with
He
glitter.
takes 14 damage. And the other 2 take 29 each.
I can live with that. Hopefully,
was
I
good.
will live through this.
The fire makes this one explode
Yay!
and makes this one explode.
Yay!
Nice.
So I am now covered in char
Dust.
and gargoyle dust, which probably still have little bits of bacon wrap on him because they probably still have like some chunks on their mouth.
And
And
also
so-
faintly glowing red rock. Chunks of glowing rock.
It's
We'll get
almost
you
like
cleaned right up afterward. It'll be fine.
You can cast Prestidigitate on him afterwards and clean him up.
Yeah.
But it almost feels like that really cool moment in the movie where like a building explodes behind me, and I'm
Except
just
you were
like doing
in
the
the
slow walk.
explosion.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah.
But
You
as
were
it
in the
explodes,
flames.
you then.
So I
it's
mean,
a-
so were Amber and Ellie.
Yeah.
No,
So-
actually they wouldn't be because when you go 20 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, like to hit him at a 4, you guys were safe because it would have hit below you.
But it's hit the one in between us.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
totally got covered as well.
Yeah.
So
they're
from here it'd
covered.
go 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
But you would go 4, but then this square and this square would get
Necross
hit.
redeemed
Not
hydrate.
this square, this square. Oh, anyway.
I
Doesn't
have
matter.
nothing
Moot
to
point.
hydrate
You
with.
guys were
Sorry,
safe.
I already hydrated with it. But yeah, it did get them, and it also got yeah.
It counts
So
as
they are
level feed.
also
Yeah.
Okay.
somewhat dusted with X gargoyle.
But Dread is right in the middle of the fire, and then it just dissipates, and all he knows is he's now covered in dust.
And there's definitely a kind of afterglow. He's like,
Yeah.
blinking.
But he does look cool.
And we should
Definitely.
probably therefore end it there unless Kalima is doing anything
I
else.
think this one might have a single hit left if we want to just have Amber.
Yeah, let's just swipe
do
him.
a
Let's just
turn.
tap it out.
Okay, Amber.
Between the two of us, I think we can take it out.
I
Okay.
could probably risk sending in a wolf because I haven't sent in any of the wolves. Send in Furfang to take a bite.
He gets advantage. 21 does hit.
21.
6 piercing.
Piercing, cool, that's halved. And cool. Amber.
Okay, Amber's gonna try and hit it with Lightbringer again. Ugh. No.
9. No. Just that.
No. And spiritual weapon can only move 20 feet, so I will move it 20 feet closer, but
I'm hoping this thing is dead by the time it gets there, to be honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm worried about my
that's all
wolf's
I can
future.
do.
Cool. Ali. 17 hits with 14, but that's enough to slash it and break it in the
Sweet.
middle.
Yay! Woo!
Good job, team.
Nice.
Because
you were
maths
right,
is
well done.
easy, and there were 4 gargoyles, and each one was
4 of
worth
us?
400 XP, 450 XP. You get 450 XP each.
Nice.
I thought these were going to be difficult.
I have to
We're
admit,
just that
I was
awesome.
I
They
was
had a
actually
lot of
getting-
hit points, but we basically Kalima just used 2 level 3 spells on them.
Yeah,
They did,
I was
yeah.
getting worried there. I was like, shit. I've
Well-
run through like almost all my spell slots already on this. I'm like, fuck, if the fireballs don't work, we're so screwed.
Well, and being able to use bacon wrap to make them centered, so you could
Yeah.
hit them with
Yeah.
a fireball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if we had just walked in on these things, they would have been at corners of us and would have had to fight each
Yeah.
of them.
So
Yeah.
his death was not in vain.
Yeah.
No,
So
not at all.
we made that easy because we were strategic about it, not because that was easy.
Yeah.
And there was some fairly
And
yeah.
we used a lot of resources.
cold-blooded use
Bacon wrap.
of familiars.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Should I lose 1 XP for that?
To be fair, I don't think it was actually your idea.
It wasn't.
I
It
was
wasn't my
mine.
familiar either.
Yeah, so, no,
well, you
no,
did
it's
two
fine.
200
And I lured him
plus,
in, so you know, it's all right.
Yeah.
200 plus points of damage, because they had 52 each.
Yeah.
So
It was the 2 fireballs. They did so much damage
Yeah.
between them that
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was deliberate on my part. I was like,
and
yeah, okay,
it was
these-
area of attacker as well, so it did a lot of damage to all of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
that's a
handy.
level 3 spell.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I need another rest to replenish my spells because I'm like, I'm
No,
out
you,
of level
you should
3.
have 4 level 1 spells, surely. level
What have I
ones.
got? I just used. Yeah, I've only got 2 of those left because I used Burning Hands and Magic Missile on the Will-O-Wisp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have got 3 level 2s
Okay.
and
Cool.
no level 3s. So I've got, of my possible 9 spells, I've got 5 left.
Cool. And on that note, we should end the
We should
stream.
end the stream there.
I assume
yeah.
you've added your XP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can
Did any of them
search
drop
the
any more
cavern
rocks?
next time.
Any more rocks?
Sorry, what was that, Ali? Amy?
We can search around
Yeah.
at the beginning of the
do
next
more
one.
Investigation.
Yeah,
next
because I
time.
think we missed a whole section somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
there's
probably
still-
more to look at.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit
So-
of this left to explore, which is fine. At least we know that. Well, I'm hoping the biggest badasses of the area are now like in bits.
Vanquished?
but-
Yeah, just
there's
think
lots
That's a
to
point.
explore.
That's a point.
if we
Hold on a
had
minute.
gone through that main entrance door
That's what we
when we
would've
first
got
came
to
into
first.
this would have been our first thing that we encountered.
Yes. Wow, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I go twerk on the stone powder.
Okay. Are we gonna raid somebody?
Are you gonna
Anyone
what?
around to raid?
Raid.
Oh yeah.
I got no one.
No one. Ooh. Are we just gonna find some other random D&D group and raid them? Oh,
We should.
Go Wolfsong said she has a suggestion.
Go for it.
Yeah, we can raid someone, Wolfsong. Yeah, we're gonna raid someone to stay with us. But we ourselves will be back in a week with the Guild of the Feathered Spoon. which
Necross
our
is
other
sympathizing
stream.
with the GM for not managing to kill us.
The Diamond Planet is streaming Minecraft. Yeah, we could do that. I
Cool.
don't think I've actually watched a Minecraft stream.
Oh, I think I'm going to pop a potion as well because 19 hit points, like, ouch.
You got hit?
Yeah, I lost
13 for lightning damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Will-O-Wisp. I've forgotten about that.
yeah,
Sorry.
Cool.
that was a really like bad encounter for me.
Yeah. Do you want me to use Cure Wounds rather than you popping a potion?
Yeah, don't pop a potion. I can also use my cure wounds because honestly, it's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
use
heal
yours.
as much.
In which,
But-
I mean, or we can leave it to next time until
Yeah.
we see a
Yeah.
battle coming up.
Yeah.
It can wait
Yeah.
then. In that
Okay.
case,
Yeah.
it's definitely not needed right now.
Cool.
Yeah, anyway, we're back in 2 weeks' time as the Story Squires. So if you want to find out what happens next and what else we find, we're back with the Story Squires in 2 weeks' time.
And then 1 week time we're
1 week
gilded.
time of Guild of the Feathered Spoon.
Cool. I'm going to click start raid. It will take a while to load. Boom. Yeah, it's really good to see
Thank you for
everyone.
watching, everybody.
Yay.
And for the bits and the subs. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you, Necross.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
wonder
for
if
the,
there'll be
light protection rock.
I wonder if 5 stones will form like a glove or something, maybe?
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
No. No one's clicking their fingers. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, let's not do any finger clicking.
That's not what I was gonna do with my fingers. I was gonna use them on my bowstring, to
Yeah.
shoot arrows with
How are you
rocks on
calling
them.
it now? Right?
Now what the kids are calling it these days.
Long skinny bristles.
Yeah, I don't
Full
wanna hear-
song down. I don't want to hear about your bow.
Cool. We're raiding in a few seconds. So we probably say goodbye. So
Yeah.
we'll see you.
Thank you for watching.
Cross,
In a
by
couple of
Unique,
weeks.
by Wolf, by Turbo, if you're still there, Turbo.
Cool.
We love you too.
Epic.
Cool.
Epic, another Unique, all the people.
Bye.
Bye, Necross.
And we're going.
And we're gone.